All right, man. Episode 329.
329.
Random Acts of Podcast, man.
Tell your woman to put her titties up, cause my daddy is in the building.
Round of applause. All right, we got Devin Pops in the building. When he came in, I said, you got to think of all the embarrassing Devin stories you can possibly think.
You got to think of all of them.
All of them. We need all of them.
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yeah, this me, Big Ira, a.k.a. Bernard.
A.k.a. Papi Chulo.
Papi Chulo.
Mucho Papi
Can we call you OG Ira?
Yeah, I'll accept that.
All right, we're going to call him OG Ira for this episode.
Okay, I'll take that.
So how you feeling, man? How you?
Finally got you on.
First time ever on the podcast, man. How you feeling?
Yeah, y'all boys, y'all doing y'all thing, man. I got to give it to you. You know, it's
Appreciate
more than
that.
what I expected.
Oh, really?
Thank
Yeah, definitely.
you. Us too.
Thought y'all had hey, I thought y'all boys had some tin cans with some rope tied to it.
That's how we started
That's
out.
how we started out.
We started out some bullshit. We started off shoulder to shoulder in my mom's house.
Sound like we was recording a minivan.
Up. Yeah, right. We moved up on these boys, but yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Appreciate you coming on, because we've been trying to. Well, Devin been trying to get you on here for like a couple months now, so
yeah,
glad you finally came through. So
appreciate the invite, most definitely.
All right, so
what y'all want to talk about?
Everything, man.
We talking about everything.
We
Whatever you want to talk about. We let the guests talk about. Bring up topics.
You originally from Jacksonville?
No, I'm born and raised in Miami, Florida. Dade
Miami.
County,
Okay.
305.
What made you come to Jacksonville?
My parents, they retired. My dad retired from the city of Miami Beach.
Oh, okay.
And when he got that check, we hey, we packed up like the Beverly Hillbillies.
So what's the difference between like? Because I remember back in the day, it's kind of like, I don't know if it's still the same. Was there like a beef between like Jacksonville and Miami back in the day?
It never really was a beef, because a lot of people that live in Jacksonville, their family is from Miami. You know
okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Like the Great Migration. You know what I mean? Like you're born and raised in Miami. Your grandparents from Miami, and they go through the struggle dealing with them folks down there. Get that bag, and then they come this way to where everything is half price.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You would think it would be the opposite way. Like some people like, oh, I'm be in Jacksonville, and I'm getting the bag, then go down to Miami. So it's the opposite way.
Yeah, we're a family town. Yeah.
But now it's the opposite now, because everybody from Jacksonville want that Miami life.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So everybody rounding up their bags up here, because that's what it take to live down there. If you want to live like you living in Jacksonville, you got to have a bag, or you're going to be living down there in Poking Beans somewhere, bro. Not saying that the people in Poking Beans ain't got no money, because it's a ton of them that's got bags.
You seen all of them in them Rick Ross videos.
We're gonna talk about pork and beans later on today. Well, Miami. I got a video for my real nigga of the week out of Florida.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
This your pop, so I know you ain't got no questions for him. You probably know everything. So.
Yeah, I was just gonna let her talk. Man, he want to get on. We gonna let her talk.
But yeah, once again, glad you on, man. So
right on.
What's up with them Devin stories, like?
Man, he ain't got none. He ain't got one damn. You got one damn story.
Let me reach over here and get something.
Let's go. Let's turn it up. Let's turn up.
Let me see. Let's talk about when I used to take him school shopping, and all that boy wanted was some white shoes. I say you like a junior pops.
You used to call me Pops from Wayne's brother.
Oh yeah, because he used to wear the Tic Tac shoes.
Yeah,
he always used to wear the white shoes.
I said, "What you want? Some Jordan? Nah, I want them Air Force Ones." Okay.
You turn down the Jordans? That's crazy.
Next month, take him back. Going to get you some shoes. You come back to the register with the same pair of shoes. I'm like, what the hell going on with this cat?
You know what? You was a big part of the reason why I started like looking in the other colorways for shoes, because I couldn't do all white every time because you talk shit.
Yeah, you used to keep them clean though,
I had to. They was all white.
He had a blowout till you was back at the store.
you remember when everybody was wearing like all white forces with everything?
Yeah.
Kind of like what they doing now.
Back in the school shop or high school, you get my parents cheap. See, I ain't got no other option. You either get a white shoe and a black shoe. What? I couldn't get no colors.
Oh yeah, y'all did do that. We got a white because black shoes last longer.
Yeah, because White go with everything, black go with everything. If I try and get something red, nah, you ain't getting that
red. Right. We call them bloody feet.
Bloody feet?
Yeah, that's way back. Them cats that's way back. They know when I say bloody feet.
Bloody feet?
You got on some red shoes.
I got some all red shoes, too. I got some bloody
I can't wear no red shoes. Man.
All red?
All red?
Yeah.
I can't wear no.
I got 2 pairs.
I gotta have some black or something in it.
Oh, shit.
I can't wear no.
I be wearing bloody feet, then.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Hey, man, keep them stories rolling. What else we got? What else we got?
Let's see. I take him out, you know what I'm saying? Let's
What's the worst whooping he got?
What is? Oh, I know the worst whooping I got.
What's the worst?
Tell me.
You remember that time we y'all went out on y'all date? Y'all left us with cousin Teresa babysitter. So we cut all the hair off that big white gorilla.
Oh yeah. Yeah, y'all tripping.
That's some shit I would do.
We some bored ass kids. We gave him a haircut.
They done skint the gorilla.
I don't know what made us do that night.
That was my Manila gorilla too.
Yeah.
Skint him.
It was all white. I remember both me and Ira got in trouble that night, and we used to share a room, so we knew we was getting in trouble because we had started the stove, and Mama got out the car, and you turn around to us like, look, y'all know y'all in trouble, right? Like, as soon as y'all get to the house, y'all getting a whooping. I was like, oh shit. I'm thinking, I'm a kid. Like, it was that, bro. I swear it was like the longest ride of my life. We was only like maybe 10 minutes from the house, and I was like, man.
So you just thought you was gonna skin a gorilla and that was gonna be there?
Yeah, I thought so. I thought they thought it was gonna be funny. A naked gorilla. It was one of them big gorillas they used to win at the fair with the all white silky.
I had one before.
Yeah, we cut the hair off that shit. Bro. It was naked.
Yeah, it was naked.
So I'm thinking like, man, what I'm gonna do, man? Like,
I'm
trying to talk about.
I was like the gorilla had cancer.
Yeah, I was
shit like
thinking about like, man, how to talk myself out this situation. I'm like 6, 7 years old.
It ain't work.
And it didn't work because I'm gonna tell you what happened. We get to the house, and I think I'm smart. I'm like, man, I'm finna go to the bathroom, and like I hear Ivory get her whooping. My sister, and I'm like, oh snap, he was serious. He done got her first. That's his baby. Like I know I ain't. Fuck.
Y'all might have got about 3 or 4 pops a piece. Y'all call that an ass whooping.
Bruh, it hurt.
Yeah.
It hurt every time. But as soon as I got out the bathroom, bro, I thought I was good. I thought he was tired. I get out the bathroom. He's standing at the door, bro. He's standing at the door with the belt, and that was it. Yeah. That was it for the story.
Your time.
I was dead.
Yeah, I remember one time I had to go to his school. Yeah, they got into a fight.
I just told this story on Facebook too. Like
yeah, he got into a fight. I get in there, him and the boy sitting shoulder to shoulder like y'all is right now. I'm like, what the hell going on? You got the professor sitting over here, the dean sitting over here. He's talking about, I'm gonna suspend him for a week. I'm like, well, damn, what, they tore up something? She's talking about, nah, they just was fighting. I was like, oh, okay. Well, who won?
I was in the 6th grade. I went to PAX.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And he's talking about, oh, we was friends yesterday.
We was.
That's always how it go. You be cool with somebody and they say, some shit happened. And
middle school.
Y'all throwing hands.
Peer pressure in middle school is way different.
Yeah. I said, well, what the hell going on?
They you wanted them to give me swats, and I'm like, I looked over, I'm like,
yeah. I said, y'all ain't beat his ass. Beat his ass something what he used to. Give him about 3, 4 swats. Send him back to class. Teacher talking about, nah, we need 3 days away from him. I say, 3 days? What the hell I'm gonna do with him for 3 days?
How long did it take for you to tell Mama? Cause Mama didn't know. Like Mama just thought. I forgot what she thought, but she didn't know I was suspended from school.
Oh, your mom she had some amnesia. She the one sent me to the school.
I was hoping they didn't call her. If any, me and my brother, if we ever got in trouble at school, the first thing we say is, don't call our mom. Call our dad. If she come, bro, it's gonna be hell. It was gonna be hell every time. Like if she had to come from work and I was like, man, call my dad, man. Call.
Mama be turned up.
I remember you made me rake the yard. I didn't have a fun suspension
right.
for 3 days. I was doing shit.
Rake the yard, cut the grass. You ain't never seen a nigga standing on the spot, in the same spot. Push the lawnmower in every direction. I'm like, where you learn how to do that from, bro? I'm like, take the lawnmower and go from one end to the other and come back by this spot. You gonna stand there and cut a circle. Who cut a circle in the yard?
That's funny.
Needless to say, I never got suspended again. That was where I should have just took swats. Really, now I think about it now, I'm like, man, I should have took the damn swats.
Exactly.
Nah, I would have been raking the hell out of that grass. I would have been cutting the grass. I would have been.
I don't even think they do that in school no more. I don't think they don't.
They can't.
Corporal punishment.
That's crazy.
That's what's wrong with school now.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. You see a huge change from when we went to school to when you went to school to when we went to school. You know, it's a huge difference.
I felt like even when we went, like nobody was really getting SWAT like that.
Yeah, I didn't know anybody.
I feel like it was starting to get at that point. It was starting to get phased out because that shit sound crazy to me. Like. I know my parents, they probably wouldn't, but I was bad as hell, so I probably needed some SWATs here and there.
Yeah, now you got like in school suspension and I think regular suspension now. I don't even know if they still do referrals no more.
Yeah.
Like I think that's like dead technology.
Nah, they probably give them like trophies and shit. Try again.
Yeah. Everybody getting a reward. Everybody getting
like with the participation award. You just get one of them and call it a day.
All right, so OGR, what's like something from back in the day? Like what time what era did you come to Jacksonville? Did you come like the 80s and stuff?
I came in 1979 when they had that big riot down there.
Oh, okay.
Big riot.
When the police shot the boy on the back of the motorcycle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you came around that time.
Yeah. I came down there. It was like, it was the big migration. It was boats showing up on the shore.
Mm-hmm.
For real.
It was a bunch of immigrants, displaced immigrants that was coming to Miami that was sleeping under the bridge, and they still had like, when you see that Scarface movie and they got out, I was there,
Oh,
yeah, I was doing that time.
That's right around the time they made Scarface. Right? It was like 79.
Around that time. Yeah.
They gave all them a green card after going through all that bullshit under the bridge, and then the Haitians showed up.
Damn Haitians.
And they was, man, look here, boy, they was shooting them out the water. You know what I'm saying? They was sinking their boats. They wasn't even
for real. All this was going on.
Yeah, boy.
Dang, I didn't know none of it.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
It was real, man. The Haitians went through a lot. You know what I'm saying? The Haitian people, they went through a lot. My Haitian brothers, man, I got a few Haitian brothers.
Now you got a grandson that's 1/8.
Yeah.
1/8 Haitian.
Yeah.
Hillazoo.
That's crazy, because your pops love Haitian. He be slandering Haitians on here all the time.
He call me Haitian.
No. Don't get it twisted. Now, don't get it twisted. We all stay in our lane. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we ain't got no beef with the Haitian folks. You know what I'm saying? Because the true Haitian people that came to Miami, they saw the struggle that we had done went through.
Yeah.
And what they went through to come here. It's like unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? We as black men, we think that we really went through something, but nigga, they was driving our boat. You understand what I'm saying? They brought us over here. We didn't want to be here.
Right.
But you talking about when you got your own boat and they shooting your ass out the water.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they telling you can't even, you know what I'm saying?
Don't let Trump hear that. He might get some ideas. His last month?
Yeah, they was going through.
No, his ass hate. What he call it? Shithole?
Yeah.
Yeah, when he's talking about Haiti.
See, the Cuban people, my Cuban brothers, I love y'all too. Cuban sisters, I love y'all too. I got Cubans in the family. But it's like this right here. When the Cubans was coming over here, they boat would stop. It wouldn't even come to the shore. The people was jumping off the boat and swimming to the shore. And they was accepting them into the country.
That's crazy.
But the Haitians that was jumping off their boat, nigga, they was rounding their ass up, taking their ass right back to Haiti. Immediately. There was no, come over here, we gonna build this refugee camp and feed y'all ass for 180 days and put some clothes on you. Nah, dog.
Why was it like that? Why was it like that for the Haitians? Was it something they thought, they was dangerous or something? Like, what? What was the issue?
Well, Haiti has been a country that's like been held down for so many years oppressed by their own government. Yeah. As well as Cuba. You know what I'm saying? But Haiti to the worst sense. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't getting vaccinated. They wasn't doing nothing. So they was bringing more diseases that, they didn't know that they had, but our government really already knew it because they done been over there. They done been trying to take the land and do certain things because of where their country is located. It would have been primary grounds to put ammunitions and,
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
And your boy Castro wasn't having that. He was like, hell nah, we don't need y'all money,
That's how we run, though. That's how America run. We can't make money off it, it's illegal.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I'm from Africa.
Okay.
All right.
What part? What part? Where they shot Hotel Rwanda? What part you say?
Zamundo, that's where I'm from. I'm from Zamundo. It's real, bro. Check it out. Zamundo real. But my question was like, when you came to Jacksonville, late 70s, in what ways have Jacksonville improved from then and now? Because you said one of the first things you seen was the kid that got shot on the motorcycle, and that sounds like some shit that would happen now. So,
right.
Yeah.
In what good ways has Jacksonville improved?
Oh man, let me think, because that's a hard question.
She really is.
Yeah.
It still kind of sucks.
Yeah, because when you told me that, I was like, that's because a kid got shot last week 35 times.
Let me put it to you like this right here. My people came up here, I'm not saying that they was rich, but they came with a bag. You understand what I'm saying? We was the only black people in our neighborhood from 79 to 87. You understand what I'm saying? When my daddy would go out every year and buy brand new cars for him and his wife, and for his kids when they graduate from school or whatever, he was buying brand new shit, and the white folks couldn't stand it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they did everything in our neighborhood to us except for try to burn a cross in our yard.
Damn.
They was killing our animals, breaking windows out of our cars, stealing our bicycles and painting everything. You know what I'm saying? It was like, listen, when I was in Miami, when I was growing up, I rarely dealt with racism. Rarely.
Okay.
Rarely. I mean, as a child, I could never tell you an incident of anything happening to me racist, but I seen black folk treat white folk racist because we was tired of what was going down there. But in Jacksonville, it wasn't like that. It was like, just think, I grew up in Overtown. You understand what I'm saying? Brown sub area. There was rarely a white person over there unless it was the mailman or the policeman. You understand what I'm saying? So I never really dealt with a lot of white folks. So to come from a totally almost black environment to come to a white place to where the teachers was white. When my parents went to go check us in school was 4 blocks from the crib. They told us that we had to go to the school on the other side of the railroad tracks.
Dang.
You understand what I'm saying? We living next door to little Billy. Little Billy walking around the corner 4 blocks to school. They tell us to go the other way. So
that's crazy.
And this was what, 79, 80? That's not that long ago. Bro.
That's not that long ago.
That was like yesterday, bro. You understand what I'm saying? So I just want to say that I hope that all this voting and marching and burning shit down, I just hope that we voted for the right person. I ain't saying Trump was the right person, but that nigga was doing shit. You know what I mean? And Biden, he been in there for a minute.
Mm-hmm. Wait, now he ain't in there yet. Wait, no, okay, I was when he was vice president.
He done been in the loop, bro.
Yeah.
What the hell he did? Now all of a sudden he's sorry.
I don't know what the hell do the vice president be doing.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that.
They just stand around.
Yeah, I think so. Cause I don't.
Well,
I think
he ain't really in office yet, but like the first thing he did was thank black people.
Yeah.
But he ain't mentioned no money.
Because we the loyalest dogs it ever been, bro. I'm gonna be your loyalist nigga. I'm gonna be loyal to you till you cross me. When you cross me, I'm gonna bite your ass, and then you can go on and put a bullet in my head, because both of us done won. You feel me?
I can see niggas hate Biden soon.
Yeah.
It's gonna be something. It's gonna be something.
I pray that it doesn't lead to that, because we need somebody to represent us. And they're not gonna allow us to really. I mean, look at Obama. What the fuck Obama did?
He raised the taxes on that.
What he did for us? we had a cat that was 50% us. Gave gays more rights than he ever did for any black man.
Damn, I ain't think about he did. Remember?
I mean, he got niggas pissing in the bathroom with your daughter. But what he did for a black man? Give your ass some damn health care.
He did do some drone strikes.
Yeah, I don't think that helped.
Yeah. He
asked the question.
He helped the cats that's in the army get a bigger check.
Yeah, it's funny because I was talking to some coworkers about it. It was like, what exactly? These black people.
What did he do?
What exactly did Obama do for us? And I'm like, man, shit.
First nigga in the White.
First black man in the White House. That's about it.
Thank you. That's about it. Other than that, show it to me on paper.
I would like
history.
to see that. Yeah, I would like to see that.
Make America great again and all that stuff. And yes, you can and all that. Yeah, all that sound good. You got some catchy phrases. But what did you do for us as a race?
That's a good point.
Even when the shit that went down in Flint with Mike Brown.
Yeah.
Everybody was waiting on us. We was waiting on to see what Obama was gonna do about it.
Okay, they say Mike Brown, they say he did what he did. They showed it on camera. But tell me what did Trayvon Martin do? Walk to the store to get a bag of Skittles and come back and get shot by the security guard. And he was in office. What did he do? All he did was say, "Well, America, that could have been my son."
Yeah. And it took him 2 weeks to say something.
Yeah. It did.
It took him a while to even say anything.
Yeah. That's when America was like, what the hell? We done voted this nigga in. We can't even wear our Jordans and a hoodie.
Yeah, at that point, it was like too late at that. It was just like, we just had to coast these 3 years. And Trump didn't make it no better. And then Biden, his, I think Biden is going to be kind of weird because his main focus is everybody talking about Corona. So his, like, I feel like the first thing he got to do as soon as he get in office is shut shit down.
That's what they talk about doing. Everything supposed to be shut back down in January, like everywhere. I don't know how that's gonna work with.
Well, if he gonna shut it down, he need to do it as soon as they swear him in and he hold his hand up and take his hand off the Bible. He says he need to just drop the mic, shut it down.
Yeah, he got to.
What I'm saying? And
all right, y'all stay home. Yeah. Don't nobody go outside as soon as you get in. First 48 hours.
That's right, because this shit is more serious than AIDS, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You had to sleep with somebody to get AIDS. This right here, nigga, you could be having a conversation at the gas station, and next thing you know, you got corona. Tubes up your nose, and you go home, and your grandmama and your granddaddy ain't coming back. You know what I'm saying?
I had 2 corona tests this past month. Over at the Bob Hayes Center, they do it for free, and they get your results back in 20 minutes. Yeah. They text you.
Oh yeah, that's a saliva one.
Yeah, no, it's the nose. It's still nose.
Oh, the nose one that quick? Yeah. I remember at first the nose one. It was taking like 7 days. I guess they kind of figured it out. They got me in tonight.
Like I was ordering a burger.
Yeah, but the thing is, like Biden was talking about we need like a 4 to 6 week. It's really he can say we need a 4 to 6 week shutdown. Then we got our governor. Yeah, DeSantis, he just do what the fuck he wanted to do.
DeSantis, that's one of Trump boys.
Yeah, he be on the phone and he got him on.
So he talking about everybody go back to school, everybody open up the churches, open up the grocery stores. It's not gonna bother you.
Yeah, exactly.
Have y'all still been keeping up with how many cases of Corona Day? Like, at the beginning it was like, oh man, 100,000 cases here. 5,000.
I stopped looking. I remember one day it was like 500,000 in one day.
Yeah, I stopped keeping.
And that was like the most. And I stopped keeping track.
That's what I'm saying. Like, are these test numbers or these just probability? Because there ain't no damn way you testing 500,000 people in one day.
Testing, man. People going to find out. Nigga, this shit real. I'm telling you, this shit realer than AIDS, bro.
It is. It done got to that point. That's crazy. AIDS. And all that we had to do was quote unquote wash our hands.
Yeah, it's airborne. And they was saying when it first happened, they was just telling us like, hey, just like old people was dying. Y'all saw last week, Bobby Brown's son died.
Yeah.
He's 28 years old. Died.
It was. Oh, I didn't know what it
was. Yeah, he had like no pre-existing things.
See, and that's the thing. They
just
keep
say
telling
he was
you.
Sick and he just died.
You know what I'm saying? They keep telling you like it's for respiratory people, which kind of scared me because right when all this stuff happened is when I found out my son had asthma, and I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah,
and they say that, but then you just said he ain't had no type of problem, so it's
it just depends. Cause my brother got crippling asthma, and he had got corona, and he was fine, but he just got lucky, I guess.
Honestly, I don't think they it's something to the point where they don't know what they can do. They done got this vaccine out now. It's supposed to be 94% safe, and then they had the one this one called Moderna.
Yeah,
94% safe, but the one they just dropped the week before was 88%. I'm like,
but look at what it's causing. What is it called? What are these antiviruses? The after effects. You know, people dying from kidney disease and massive heart attacks. So who in the hell want to be the first person to take this new antivirus, and you don't even know what's the outcome after getting rid of corona? Okay,
they wanted us to take it first. They wanted us.
No, but you see, but you see who they say is eligible first.
Who?
The elderly. It's called population control.
I remember we talked about that when it first started.
All these old folks, man, you know, got these $1 million life policies, and they living to be 116, and their children is 72. Who the hell gonna get that money? American General and all them people got fat bank accounts, you know, and we still sign it up. Black people pay for life insurance faithfully if you got good folks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The other folks, you know, they rather go get a damn car.
Yeah. They died. I'm like, I'll let them do a GoFundMe for me and some shit like that.
You go to the funeral home, they pull up in Benzes with a damn GoFundMe account. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't even right, but that's what our race is doing because it's there. They made it available. They gave us that crutch, and we limping on it from here on out. Now, when GoFundMe closed down, what they gonna do? They too proud. We as a whole, we too proud to stand on the corner with a bucket like the homeless, talking about help me bury my son.
Exactly.
So you take your ass back to work, get a job, pay that little $4 a month, $9 a month life insurance policy, and live like everybody else. But on that population control, the elderly is the first people that's eligible to get this vaccination.
I ain't finna do that, and I turned to a damn zombie. I don't know. I'm good. I done had 3 corona tests in the past 2 months. I'm good. I don't want it.
But if you living right, you eating right. Not just living, but if you eating right, you know you can be a big cat. But if you got vegetables in your life, you got water in your life, if you ain't coughing every time you coming out the bathroom, and then, you know what I'm saying, you ain't out of breath every time you walk to your car, you know, chances are that you have a greater chance of not getting the coronavirus.
Yeah, I know this.
You understand what I'm saying?
This guy at my job done caught it twice.
Yeah, because your immune system.
They said you couldn't catch it twice.
If you catch that shit twice, man, you gotta get out of there.
Yeah, he from Miami. You know, it's hot down there with it. You know, he don't go down there a lot, but he has his family's there, and you know he's gonna go visit because his family there, and he done had it twice. I didn't even know. They said you couldn't even catch it twice. From my knowledge, I don't know if that's still not a thing, but he's definitely had it twice.
Well, I mean, if you catch it and get rid of it, and you don't have an antivirus, it doesn't mean that you're immune to it.
Oh, okay. Because we was wondering then. I was like, well, what happened if you catch it twice? Like, you just die the second time, or you just go through the motions?
Some people just catching it. It's probably some people catching it 3-4 times. They just
let me ask you this: if you caught it once, and there's no vaccine, how do you know that you even got rid of it?
I think it's like the common cold now. You know, there's no cure for it.
Yeah. But how do you know you even got rid of it the first time to say I got it again? You still got it, bro, from the first time. It's coming back on stronger. You know, it's like heart disease. That's
like back when all of us got sick in November. Joe got sick too around that time. And we remember how we all felt. We felt like we knew it wasn't the flu, but we didn't know what it was. Right. And I've been telling you, I think that's what it was, and I think the antibodies are still inside of us, and that's probably why we haven't. None of us. You would think none of us have had it. Nah. Again, I mean, period. So I don't know. I've been hearing that too. Like, you know how antibodies build up in you.
You gotta eat fruit. Yeah. You gotta keep sunlight, which is vitamin D. Yep. You can't be in the house talking about I ain't going outside because God created the sun.
Well, I don't know.
The sun is healing, man.
I don't know if that's true, because like I said, I work outside, and the guy that caught it twice, he work outside.
But you don't go home with that cat. You don't know what he do.
Yeah, he probably got a shitty diet.
You understand what I'm saying?
Or he probably don't wash his hands.
He probably
don't wash his hands at all.
Probably sick people in his house.
Yeah. You know, he probably don't even take a shower. He come back to work tomorrow with
I done seen people do that before. Like, don't take a shower and just go to sleep.
Come back to work creased up with the same dirt on his elbow.
Man, that sucks.
You like, what the hell, bro?
I don't care how many vaccines they put out. We never getting rid of this.
Yeah.
It's just they put it out just not to scare people. That's all it is.
Yeah, and they saying it's they're gonna try it with the elderly people first. I feel like no matter who they say first, people gonna complain with it.
Right.
It'd be the elderly, or they say the minorities get it first, and it's gonna be rich people saying, "What about me?" and all that shit. Yeah, so,
I think the people that say "What about me?" need to get it first.
I need to know what these side effects is because I need to know what the hell going on. Like if that shit make you lose your nose, let me know.
Well, with everything, the first batch is gonna be kind of fucked up. That's how technology is.
Yeah, don't
like,
give me the first batch. Give me like a third or fourth batch.
Yeah.
Because I remember at one point they was testing it on platypus. They was talking about doing platypus studies for the test. I'm like, what the hell? What made them choose that animal?
I'm like,
all the animals?
I never seen a platypus a day in my life.
Me neither. I don't even know what the hell part of the country they in.
I got a question for y'all.
What's up?
Name one medication that they presented to the United States of America that doesn't have more than 5 side effects.
None.
Other than supposedly curing your problem.
None.
They
take on
you're
the
gonna have
commercials.
diarrhea. You're gonna be pissing everywhere.
Yeah,
your eyes gonna be bloodshot.
Screaming in your sleep,
and you might think about killing yourself.
Yeah, that's always the last. That's always the last one. Yeah, that's always the last one. You might think of thoughts of suicide. Like, why the hell would I? What?
All that bullshit you going through. All you had was a toothache, nigga. Now you got the shits, vomiting, and you about to jump off a building.
Exactly.
Right? Like, what the hell in the medicine make me do that? Like, they can't just take that part out. Like, what is that?
They sneak in that bloody stool too. That always catch me. They be like,
bloody stool.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to be shitting blood. I noticed that before the suicide. The suicide, I just breezed past that. I'm like, I don't want to be shitting blood.
Shitting blood.
like keep the rest of that shit, man. But that's a good point. Like I never thought about that. All of them got something, and even the flu shot, they put the flu inside of you.
Yeah, they put to quote unquote fight the flu. Like, bro, I don't. So how you not get sick? It count each other out. Because if that's the case, they could do it with any disease. Then they just inject you with AIDS to fight the AIDS, and you ain't got AIDS no more.
Yeah.
Like
that's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
That's real crazy, bro.
I mean, if they can't cure the common cold, how you supposed to like the common cold had to be a pandemic at first because there's no cure for it. So imagine when people was doing the early 1900s when they got a cold, people was probably dying.
And, people was dying for sure. Yeah, I don't know if it was. I don't know if it spread to a pandemic, but like back in the day, the common cold.
The common cold. You know, they always say that there's no cure for it. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? We've only always had it. Like you get your cold, go through the motions, you take some nose medicine, and then like, the medicine that you always get is always like for separate things. Like say if you got you got a runny nose, you coughing, it's always different medicines you could take for those specific things, not just one that you can take to get rid of the whole cold. You just control it.
You just control it.
And I think that's what this new corona vaccine is gonna be. It's just gonna be a way to control the virus, but it ain't gonna be no cure for the virus because it's a pandemic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you haven't lived in no pandemic yet, have you? Till now, right?
What do you mean?
Like, like how corona is, y'all didn't in your generation, you didn't have nothing like that besides AIDS.
Yeah, we had AIDS was the worst, and it's still here.
No cure for quote unquote no cure for AIDS.
Yeah.
Quote unquote.
so we had the swine flu.
That up and went. They didn't even have no damn vaccine for that. They just like, hey, you got it. This what it looked like. You hear no more about it.
We had the mad cow's disease.
Mad cow disease, bird flu.
Burger King almost went bankrupt.
I remember.
Ebola too.
Ebola. That up and went too. Like I think that's still around. I don't think there's no cure for that.
Yeah, it's still around.
So I don't even know what you got to do to not get that no more.
Well, the other countries they have like all kind of pandemics. It's just this like one of the ones that like hit us crazy.
Yeah, the whole world completely changed. I don't think, and it's to the point where I'll go in the gas station in the morning like the Circle K, and people don't care about it no more. A lot of people, I still be wearing my mask. A lot of people, they just don't care no more. They just don't wear their mask. They don't care.
I slip sometimes, but some places where I go, I turn around and go get my mask. I'm like, I know there's some nuts up in here.
Man. Definitely, man. I just the other day, I went to use the bathroom at a gas station, wash my hands. I see this guy come out the stall behind me. Wash his hands
straight out the
right
door.
out the door. And I'm like,
That's
oh,
crazy.
hell no. I wrapped a napkin around my hand. I pulled
But
the handle.
peep this to all you people out here. I drove trucks all around the United States for 26 years, delivering exotic cars. I've been in every truck stop in the United States of America, except for Hawaii and Alaska. Truck drivers used to come out to stall after being in there shitting for 2 and 3, 4 hours, it seemed, and go straight and stand in line to get a hamburger.
That's crazy.
Man, them the people that's the reason why we got this shit spread so quick.
That's right. Blow their nose and then grab the dough. I'm talking about blow their nose with no tissue. Grab the dough. And then you got to try to get out the same damn dough. So like you wait on somebody else to push it open and you slide through.
It only take a second to wash your hands, man. It only take a second.
My pops used to drive trucks, and I used to like spend the summer with him, and like you used to have to dead ass take showers with flip flops on.
Yeah,
definitely. You didn't want your feet touching.
That's still a rule.
Because I remember when I was going with him, and then my mom was like, "You gotta wear these flip flops." I'm like, "Flip flops?" She's like, "Yeah, you gotta wear flip flops in the shower." I was like, "Damn."
I learned that a long time ago. Like when my traveling work bag, I'd keep a pair of
shower flies.
Yeah,
shower
I keep
slides.
a pair.
Yeah. I used to take my kids with me every holiday. I used to kidnap their ass. Go all the way out to California, way up to Texas. I taught all my kids how to go around the United States just from reading a map.
Yeah.
Before even GPS even really was introduced.
Yeah, that shit was hard. That shit was really, really hard.
Yeah.
You be like, hey man, find me the next. Remember one time you had me looking up like the closest truck stops because we were trying to get home that one for when we on Christmas break. Yeah,
that's right.
And we was trying to. I remember you. We started in Alabama. We started in Alabama where Great Eddie Ship at. And,
Mobile.
Yeah, Mobile.
That's right.
And we started the truck. So he said, look, set your alarm for 15 minutes and wake me up. I'm thinking I'm like, what, 15 minutes? I didn't know how he was a truck. I didn't know how truck drivers work, but he was like, man, I just need one little power now. And I promise you, our drive was all the way back to Florida and we'd be back home for Christmas. I'm like, all right, set my alarm 15 minutes, woke him up, bruh. He got up like, it wasn't nothing. Like, he was just like this, like just normal. He got up like, all right, ready to go. Crank up the truck, just drove, and I'm like, I'm just amazed at this because I'm like, man, I ain't what.
Yeah.
What? You wake me? You tell me to wake me up in 15 minutes. I'm still gonna be asleep.
Yeah, I'm still gonna be asleep.
And we
He
was
got
coming from
right up.
Montana.
Bro, we was coming from the desert.
Bro, this is funny because I learned this all this shit. I learned that from my pops truck driving. So sometimes I could take a 15 and I'll be straight.
Yeah.
Like, bro, just let me. I'll be at work or something. I'll be like, let me just get a 20. I'll be good.
Right. That's how I am now. Now that I'm older, because watching him and me being an emergency, I learned how to do that. But seeing that for the first time, like I was amazed. I was like, "What the hell? He was sleep."
Yeah. The last time got me, I was on that Benadryl. I don't do no drugs or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really a drinker either. But I had a little cold and I stopped. And if I take cold medicine, I use children's liquid. And I usually drink like the whole bottle because it's not the same dosage as an adult.
Right.
So this one time I picked up Benadryl and didn't know what I got.
I remember Mama. You was on Mama.
I drunk the whole bottle. I was in Tallahassee. I didn't even make it to the next exit. I had to pull over because everything was spinning. I said, baby, what's in this stuff that I took? She said, what you take? I said, it's called Benadryl. She was like, oh my God, you need to pull over right now. Because she know I took the whole bottle. It did it to me, boy. It did it damn thing.
That Benadryl will tear you up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, like I didn't know that till I started. I drunk some to try to go to sleep. It do knock adults out.
That's that death wish.
Like. Yeah, it is. The real syrup, as Wayne call it. Hey, I think I went to sleep probably. I took that medicine like 10 o'clock in the morning. I ain't wake up till 2 o'clock the next morning.
God
damn.
Yeah.
I remember cause Mama was checking on you, and she was like, "I heard from your daddy. Yeah, he took some Benadryl." I was like, "Well, how much did he take?" She's like, "He drank the whole bottle." I was like, "Oh snap!"
Yeah, he had me. I was gone. I woke up, man. My truck was running. It was damn near on E about to. Hey, good thing I was right there at the exit because I wouldn't have made another 20 minutes. It would have cost me about $500 to get 50 gallons of fuel.
Yes. Thank you for that, Bob.
Yeah, man. That's real.
So you stopped truck driving, or?
Well, I retired off of the road 2018.
No, 19.
18.
19.
It's been 2 years.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, 2018 in November on my birthday.
That's crazy. Your truck driving life like parallel to my pops, because that's around the time he stopped.
Real?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, he got a little too old for it. Cause my pops is 58, so he got too old. So he said I had to get off the road.
Yeah.
So, that's crazy. What's the craziest thing you've seen while truck driving?
Yeah, what's the craziest thing you done seen while truck driving?
Craziest thing
'Cause I got a
seen
story.
while truck driving. Let me see.
What about it? I know a few. Damn, it's a lot.
I done seen a lot, but it's so much. It's like it's common. You know, it's like idiot truck drivers.
I got one. I know you remember this one. We talk about this one a lot.
Bring it on to me.
What about that time y'all got struck by lightning?
Oh yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. Man,
I mean, it's not funny. I shouldn't be laughing, but this shit was wild.
Me and the baby boy, little Ira, we was headed to Brunswick to pick up a load of Range Rovers and Land Rovers, and I was in a brand new 2016 Peterbilt.
You had just got the truck because you was
Just
talking
got the
shit
truck.
about not having a new truck.
Yeah.
All these new people was coming. You had just got that truck.
$278,000 with 149 miles on it. We just getting into what was that? Right across the line, right there, right across the Georgia line, exit 13. Woodbine.
Yeah.
We got to Woodbine, and the storm came out of nowhere. I was empty. My truck was empty. I was sitting in the passenger seat. I had my leg rested against the gear shifter, and lightning just started popping, and people just slowed down. So, Ira was laying down in the back seat. So I said, come up here and put your seatbelt on. As soon as he got up there and put his seatbelt on, lightning hit my truck. Pow! I pulled over on the side of the road. I couldn't even get out to check and see what the hell happened. I'm like, he said, Daddy, we just got hit by lightning. I said, yeah, we just got lit up.
Was it like a big flash over the...
Yeah. It lit the whole truck up. And the only thing, by the grace of God, the only thing that saved us was that the truck was on them rubber tires. But just think, though, the lightning burnt out the computer. I called Peterbilt. They sent a man, the man showed up in 15 minutes. He said, bro, this truck fried. It's over with. I'm like, damn, better go get me a nut.
Damn, I just got this.
And that's when you got. That's when you got that one with the cover, right?
Yeah, the enclosed.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah. So let me see. One of the other craziest things is when I was in Texas and it was flooding.
Wait, when you was in Texas, what year was this?
This was right before Katrina, I think.
Oh, okay.
Right around Katrina time.
Man, my pops had went down there after Katrina.
Yeah.
He went down there for like a month. Man, he came back with so much money.
Yeah.
He gave us I was like, what was that, 9th grade?
Yeah, that was like.
He gave me $500. He just came in the door like, here you go. He was down there. I don't know what he was doing, but he was down there a month. He got paid. Yeah.
Yeah, they was paying us crazy, stupid money, man. I mean, we was taking like military SUVs out there, and they was giving us like $20,000 a load one way.
Yeah.
If you stay the night, they'll put you in a hotel for 3 nights, but you only need it one night because you're trying to get that next load.
Right.
See, I'm like, hey, sign me up for the next load going back, and I'm coming back. I'll be back by tomorrow night. Man, say, ain't no way. Nigga, I'll be backing up to your dock tomorrow night, bro.
This man, when it came to dropping off his loads and orders, he did not play. He was on time. Sometimes he was super on time, super early like me.
Yeah.
When it comes to podcast, sometimes he was super early. He down to the T. This man's always prompt.
That's what it's all about. Punctuality means a lot.
Yeah.
It means a whole lot, man. And we need to push that issue to our younger folks to know
definitely.
that.
Oh yeah,
definitely push it to Joe ass.
Yeah,
definitely push it to Joe.
I'll be there. My wife, if she listening, I doubt it. But if she listening, she know. Like right now, I'm never on time right now because I've been doing that my whole life. I'm laid back. You know what I'm saying? But when I tell you I'll be there in an hour, I'll be there within the hour.
Definitely.
I ain't saying 10 minutes, but I'll be there within an hour.
I don't see you make some crazy deadlines in that truck, man. Like deadlines, like when he said he was gonna have us home before Christmas, bro. We was literally home. Like I want to say we got home like 10, 11 o'clock that night, like Christmas Eve.
That's
when
right.
We went on Christmas break.
Yes, sir.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
But you were about to tell her, you was talking about Texas.
Oh,
I
Texas.
interrupted you. My fault.
That flood, man. Let me see. Oh yeah. Another crazy thing is right after Katrina hit, I was headed to Texas, and I went through New Orleans. And all those people, were standing up there on the interstate because their city was flooded.
It was on the interstate?
Yeah. The Superdome was like a lighthouse. You know what I'm saying? That was like one of the only buildings that was above water, because people was like just standing all around it. They was standing on the interstate. I think that's 410 or 210 that runs right next to the Superdome. And it was like, if you slow down, people was trying to jump on your truck.
They was trying to jump on the truck to get up out the city?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's
Cause they
crazy.
ain't have nothing.
That's right.
That's
crazy. That makes sense, but that's wild.
Yeah.
That's
People was
crazy.
begging for rides. I mean, it was crazy, man. The way people was coming at you, they was coming at you any kind of way.
You never told us that.
Because your mama would have begged me to retire then. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit I done seen and I've been through that I kept inside of me, because I know that being a woman is like, when they see you stump your toe, if they got love for you, they want you to sit down till it heal.
Yeah, I can't tell
You know what
tell
I'm
mama
saying?
about half the stuff out of experience work wise. She'll probably be like, "Oh no, you need to get the hell up out of that." You know how mama is.
Yeah, trust me, I know. 26 years, but I know. Yeah.
What about that time? We was riding once again up to Brunswick, and that tire blew out.
Oh yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, y'all was going berserk. You was like,
Bubba
you
was asleep.
I
Bubba
thought
was
you
in the
was
back asleep. No, I was. Then I woke up because
Yeah.
I was in the passenger seat. Bubba was in the back, and the tire blew out, and we went off on the side of the road. And you looked at me and was like, "Look, that never happens.
That's
like
right.
that, we got lucky that day because that never happens. Like it was the front passenger tire that
Steer
blew out.
tire, that's right.
Yeah, we was riding to Brunswick and it blew out. Cause we was in the middle of a conversation too. I don't know what we was talking about. We was talking about something. We was in the middle of a conversation and his tire just blew out, bro. He just swerved on the side of the road.
That's how it worked. This last trip right before I retired, your mom ain't never been on the road with me ever. Maybe, nothing like for a week at a time. So I had this super condo truck. We went all out to Tacoma, Washington, and out to Oregon.
Tell them about when y'all went to Louisiana that night, what y'all saw.
Lord, we
Hey, bro, listen to this. I gotta go pee, but bro, listen to this story. Tell them what y'all saw.
So we was on the bayou, headed west. We was headed to California, across I-10. So the bayou is like the like 295 going around Jacksonville. It's the truck route. So we going down the road. We probably about a truck length from behind the other truck ahead of us. And all of a sudden, from the right side, this is, I'm going to say 11 o'clock at night in pure blackness. Ain't no lights on that bridge. All of a sudden, we see something just cross between my truck and the truck ahead of me, and it disappeared.
Oh, going the opposite way?
No, it was coming from the right side of the shoulder, which is nothing but water. Nothing but water over here. Crossed in between us to the other side of the bridge, which is nothing but water. Because you're talking about a bridge that's, I think, 22 miles long, the bayou going across. Nothing but water. So she looked at me, I looked at her, and I ain't say nothing. We ain't say nothing probably for about...
Man, I was like, what the hell?
Hey, we ain't say nothing to each other for about 10 miles.
About 10 miles.
Hell yeah. So I looked at her, I was like, I said, baby, you saw that? She said, I thought I was crazy. I was like, nah, that was like a ghost or something, bro. I mean, it was so clear. It was like somebody just walked between our trucks. And it was, I mean, it was nothing else. There was no reflections, no cars coming from the other direction that could cause a reflection. It was no debris on the road. None of that. You know what I mean? It was just clear as day. It's like it crossed over in front of us and just kept going.
That's crazy.
They told this story when they got back home. We was like, what? They were like, yeah, we saw a ghost.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what?
That was your last one or one of your last ones?
No, that was right around the town.
Yeah, that was our last trip, but we was headed west on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of sign that could have been, but that probably was a sign of something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, bro, I done drove through Louisiana before, and I don't drive through Louisiana at night at all. I never drove, like when I was getting off the boat to come back to Florida, I never drove to Louisiana at night.
Apparently it's haunted.
Yeah, it is. They got 100 hotels and shit. No.
But you know, this bayou, this is like alligator infested area. You know, it's like the true swamp land. When you watch that show, Swamp People.
Yeah.
When them people living in them floating houses.
I done seen them. I done seen them floating houses down in Gonanza. What is it called? It starts with a G. Gonzaga, Gonanza.
Something like that.
I done seen that. And apparently it's bears in the woods back there. They call them, that's where the term teddy bears come from, but it's bears in Louisiana. A lot of niggas don't know that.
Yeah.
They in the swamp. Yeah, they call them teddy bears and they live in the swamp.
Yeah, them people out there, man, they live that real wilderness life. They live off the land.
Can't understand what they saying at all ever.
Nah, man. But you know, they some good people though.
They all cool. Yeah, I met a dude that just happened to be named Troy that looked just like Troy from Swamp People.
Yeah, one time for them coon asses out there.
That's what they call it coon ass. Yeah, they do. Right. I didn't know you knew that.
Well, let me tell you, 26 years, you know, I know a lot of things. You know, let me see, what's another crazy thing? Coming out of Las Vegas through Nevada, of course, coming through the desert after watching cartoons my whole entire life, watching the Road
Runner, yeah.
I never seen one of them birds in the zoo, but I had my brother with me. He in the wheelchair, whatever. We riding down the road and it's a bird no bigger than a pigeon.
Oh yeah. Real quick, not to cut y'all, but the one I told you at the beginning, like lap dance in the strip club that I told about, that's his brother. That's my strip club, but
we seen the video, the surveillance video. You saved him.
that
was who was that?
That was me when we was at the strip club. He fell out the chair.
No, I'm talking about the video you showed on the podcast.
Oh no, that was him. That was him.
Wasn't it like
when he fell in the water? That was him.
Yeah.
That nigga ain't saying me, y'all.
That's what it looked like in the video. Like he saved you.
That's joking. Let me tell y'all what he did. I'm dead ass drunk, man. We done had a high tide. We live on the river, right? So I got a big ass dock that floats like a barge in the back of my yard, so I can get out to the deep water anytime. You know what I'm saying? So with the high tide, the section of my deck that reaches the part from the land to the barge, it came off of this little platform that I have, a concrete platform that connects the two that holds them up. So I'm out there, I'm saying, you know, I done drunk about 6-7 cups of that damn tequila. My wife in the garage with her sister. Me and my brother-in-law, we sitting on the back porch, you know, smoking some Cubans. And all of a sudden, something tell me to go straighten up my dog.
Nothing told you that. We told you not to do that.
Yeah, tequila told him to. Tequila told us that.
We told him like, hey man, that's not a good time. Not all the way out. You probably shouldn't be doing that right now.
Yeah. Jose told me, he said, "Come on, bro, let's go do this right now." I say, "Okay, the gold and the silver." So I go out here and I grab my little dock from one side where I put a screw in it. The damn screw come out. Pop. I couldn't do nothing but take a back dive in the ocean. So in the river. So
all I saw was this man's hand coming out the water. I was like, what the hell?
So my first instinct, y'all know them $100 phones, is to grab the damn phone, because I go through about 5 phones a year. I hand him my phone. I'm like, hey man, here, take it to the rice. He talking about, boy, mama gonna kill you. I say, I know it. Hey, so I run in the house. I ain't even think about nothing else, bro. I run in the house, Cause she be tripping when I get on that.
Yeah, bro, the first thing he said when he got out of the water was like, "Hey man, don't tell your mama."
I know you had to be soaking wet.
I was soaking wet.
He was soaking wet,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, I went in the house, took me a quick shower, changed all my clothes, and put on some new shoes, and go right back out and go back around to the garage. I ain't go through the house. Bro. I walked around outside the house and walked back to the garage.
Nah, but that. What you told Bubba? What you told Bubba? You told me not to tell her. What did you tell her?
Hey, the #1 getaway story.
He gonna blame it on me, bro.
I say, my oldest son pushed me in that. Hey, so you know what? She picked up the phone and called him.
Nah, I was there. I was in the garage. She gonna talk about, did you push your dad in the river? I'm like, wait, what? What? What did he say?
So he talking about, oh hell nah. He go,
You gotta say yes, man.
Nah,
you gotta say,
nah.
we was just fucking around.
No, he blamed me, bro. He
Exactly.
told me he told us not to tell because my sister Ivory saw you too.
Yeah.
And she was trying to figure out what was going on. So he said, like, look, y'all don't tell y'all mama. I'm like, okay, I'm thinking it's over. I'm chilling in the garage. It's like hours later. My mom come out. Hey, did you push your dad in the river? I'm like, oh hell no.
They go and rewind the video camera and zoom in.
I didn't even think about breaking it up on the video camera. I think it was her. Mama said it. She was like, well, we got the video camera. Let's just see who telling the truth.
Yeah.
And then that's when he pulled up the video and she saw that shit.
Busted.
We could not stop laughing for nothing, bro. It was so funny.
Yeah,
Man, you came on here talking something, man, I saved my pops. I'm thinking.
I did.
You saved his cell phone,
I
man.
didn't tell my mama. Like he said, then he told mama.
I had to tell her because she had done went to the restroom and she saw them wet ass clothes in the shower.
That's what got you. You should have I don't know, threw them away.
They was in the I couldn't throw them away.
I thought you had got away with it because you put on the same exact colors you had when you fell in.
That was good, boy. That was good.
I was like, damn, that was quick thinking, bro. Like he put on the same exact clothes.
Hey, I was good. She came out the bathroom. I was like, I knew she was about to say something. I say, Poop. I say, Poop, push me in the water. Yeah. She talking about, what? I know he didn't. I said, yeah.
That was a good plan. That was a good plan.
How the fuck?
That was a good plan. All you gotta be like, man, we was out in the back, man. We were wrestling and shit.
Ain't no way
We
she would
fell in the
believe that
water.
because it was around the time that the tropical storm was hitting.
Oh, okay.
And she ain't no way she was gonna believe we was out there playing.
Yeah.
You gotta know my mom. She ain't gonna fall for anything.
Your mama thinks she my mama. She didn't want me in the backyard anyway. You know what I'm saying? She
You know what? You did say that before you fell in.
Oh Lord, she told me don't take my behind out there on that dock.
We told you not to go back out there with that dog. You was like, nah, I got it. It'll be straight. I'm like,
That's my dog, man.
I'm like, Daddy, I don't think the tide gonna be back out to like 9. I had even looked it up for you. I'm like, man, the tide ain't gonna go out all the way
We
to
pushed
9.
that dock all the way back to Brunswick, down the intercoastal waterway. You understand what I'm saying? 56 miles from Brunswick to my backyard.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I be looking at Devin's Snapchat. Y'all be building a storm back behind that house.
Bro, we done built. How many things we done built over this past pandemic?
We built the house.
Built the house. We did the.
Ain't nobody been in the house since we built it.
For real?
Man,
Bubba don't be back there?
Don't nobody go back there.
That's crazy.
What y'all build, like a man cave or something?
Nah, it's just it was a house for we did that shit with my brother.
That's correct.
Yeah. We built it for him. He said he wanted to make. He got a clothing line that he trying to produce. So
Called Re-Rock.
Re-Rock, yeah.
It's up. He get it popping.
Yeah, so I'm like, look, we're gonna build you a print studio. You can take all these shit out the garage and take it out there.
Oh, that's dope.
Man, he got a 50-inch TV. You know what I'm saying? Stereo, AC, a window view of the ocean.
They gonna even be out there.
A window view of the street. I told him, I said, bro, I was like, you been out to the house lately? To my nah, man.
All that hard ass work. It was hot as fuck that day we built that damn house. And then we built what? The dock. We added on to the dock. William the Wed party. Remember you had me up 12 o'clock at night putting up damn gazebos. We was drunk as hell.
Yeah, we did it though.
We did. Yeah. We did do it. Dang. Bro, I did a lot of building this pandemic.
That's crazy.
Got to the point where like, man, I hate building shit.
Yeah.
All right, I got a couple more questions for OG Aura, man. So this low key turned to an interview, man. I just coming up questions, man. So how it feel being a grandfather? So you've been
how do it feel being a grandfather?
You know, what's y'all topics today? You say you can say something. What is it?
We can say right now we can say whatever we want.
Oh, you talking about what words you can't say?
Yeah.
Nah. You said it was either a shout out or something else. You was talking.
Real nigga of the week, or they need their ass.
Yeah.
They need their ass beat, just basically like somebody who did something messed up.
I'm gonna leave that alone. I love my grandson.
Wait, well, you gonna
need his ass
beat?
Nah, his old punk ass. You know
you gonna give it to her? Okay, that's fine. You give it to her.
No, you can hear it out. She'll listen to the show.
His punk ass mama, man. My grandbaby mama. She need her ass whooped. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Don't put no hands on her because I ain't trying to be no accessory to no charges.
Yeah, because we got a lot of listeners in her area. So.
Yeah, but she's a punk, man. You know what I'm saying? One of them old damn she-he's. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Wait, no, I can't. No, wait. Talk about because I had a kid from, but niggas gonna think that.
Nah. She
Stop laughing.
You know your gimmick. I ain't gonna say your gimmick.
Don't say my gimmick.
She a woman. She was born a woman. A girl, a female, but you know, she done flipped the script. Now she thinks she a she-he.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? She confused.
Yeah, actually, all the fans know about.
I don't understand that.
They know. All the fans know she gay.
We've talked about her before.
You know
right?
They know she gay.
I got a lot of cousins that's gay.
Yeah,
I ain't gay.
That's
ain't
real.
none of my children gay.
That's real.
You know, I ain't hating on the gays, but you know what I'm saying? When you take a child, a boy, away from his father and want to raise him with two women, and he comes back to you without any type of male guidance, something wrong. If she can't see that, something wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why would you take your child from a father that's great to your child to put him in a confused environment? That ain't right.
Yeah, sometimes I wish you would a little bit later to just drop that on him, but hey, I can't control her household, man.
Yeah,
I control what I do, and my son, he definitely like girls.
Yeah, he like girls, and he's aware of the environment that he's in. You know,
he's well aware.
He's well aware. You know, and it's sad that it's really gonna hurt her the way that she's doing him right now with you and him. To where, you know, it's gonna hurt her more than anything. You know what I'm saying? Because when he become a man, it can really speak. Because he speaks his mind. He don't give a damn.
Speaks his mind too damn much. That's the problem. he be trying to tell you what to do.
Yeah. He'll take that. You talking about ass whooping? He'll take that.
My son would take that and
he'll take that.
Act like nothing happened.
Yeah.
That's that Haitian in him. I told you it's the Haitian in him, bro. I told you it's that Haitian.
I don't know what it is, but boy, look at here. He'll take that. I ain't even. Hey, I done threatened him like 18 million times, and he look at me like, pop. Look, man, we gonna go on to McDonald's. Even though you say you gonna beat my ass, we gonna go on to McDonald's. We gonna eat. Then I'll come home and take a nap.
I remember one time she hit me up. It was like, Devin, do you always take you to McDonald's? I'm like, what? What the hell you talking about? No. She like, cause every time he with me, he want McDonald's. And I'm like, nah. Me and you was talking one day, and you was like, yeah, I just took Derry to McDonald's. I'm like, that be him. That be him taking the McDonald's.
Right.
Like, I fucking hate McDonald's. That be you taking the McDonald's.
That's that grandpa benefit.
Yeah, you got spoiled.
Yeah, we going to see Mickey.
Bro, you have no idea how much they spoil him. You have no idea how much they spoil him. They spoil the hell out of him. And I'm okay with that. I'm all right with that. It's great.
On the rest of
great. But, bro,
your grandparents spoiled you, didn't they?
Nah. Well, no, yes, they did. Yeah, my grandma did. She did spoil me.
That's how it happened.
It is. But I'm like, I never been on the other end, the parent end of it. Now it's like, oh, y'all need to stop that shit. Stop. Yeah. He bought him a whole. You remember Jurassic Park 3?
Yeah.
With the Spinosaurus. He got him a big dinosaur from the. He got him a big dinosaur, the Spinosaurus, the exact dinosaur. Cause my son knows dinosaurs. He got him that shit.
Tell him about that bumblebee, nigga. I went and got
my god, He bought him a Bumblebee, right? The movie, not just any Bumblebee from Transformers, not just any Bumblebee, but the movie accurate Bumblebee.
And it talked to you.
It talked to you
until you put it in the bathtub.
Bro, that did happen. Bro, it took all us an hour. We was looking on YouTube how to transform this damn car, this damn robot back into a car. We had 3 different people working on this damn transformer toy, and it knew languages. It lit up, and it had like 79 steps to transform.
That's crazy.
I gave up on like the 3rd step, bro. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing this.
He took it to Atlanta and brought it back. It was like in 39 pieces. I said, what happened to Bumblebee? He talking about, put it back together, Pop. I said, man, you need to put that in the garbage, bro.
I was looking at him like, Daddy, why? Why did you buy him this? Why did you get him this, man? But it was like the movie accurate Bumblebee from the Bumblebee spinoff movie. He had him that.
I think I seen it. I ain't know it did all that shit.
Yeah, bro. I didn't know neither till I got the damn manual. That shit came with a manual how to transform it, bro.
Got y'all money's worth out of that.
Yeah, man.
And my wife the whole time, like women do. Why you spending that money on that baby? I say, shit, that's my grandbaby.
Yeah, that was an expensive ass toy too. I was like, man, I went to Five Below, got him some what is it called? What's another word for transformation?
Oh, you don't want me to say what I'm about to say.
What you about to say?
You don't want me to say what I'm about to say.
Yeah. But it was something. I was like, man, I bought him a $5 deal, some $5 transformer from Five and Below. Like, he was mad because he kept trying to make Mama help him transform him, and they kept breaking.
Yeah. I said, I told him, where you get all this cheap shit from? He talking about, my daddy took me to the store. I said, you tell him to take you to Walmart.
And that's why he do that. He know the theme song to Walmart and everything.
Yeah, right.
You know they had a damn theme.
Nah, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, he know it.
Yeah, that little joker, there's something else, man. He'll tell you anything you want to know from the beginning to the end. Any dinosaur, any animal, he'll tell you what they eat.
Yeah, definitely. You know,
what they sleep, where they sleep at.
Him and Joe got beef. They been beefing.
Oh yeah,
a lot. Yeah. Apparently, Joe pantsed him in front of his girlfriend one time, and Derry didn't like that, so Derry done had beef with him. Derry done had beef with Joe ever since.
Yeah, he don't forget nothing.
He do not forget nothing.
Yeah. I remember he asked me one day, he said, Pop, I want to ride with you in your truck. I said, okay, tomorrow we'll go for a ride. So I got him in the truck. He got the remote control to the repo truck. So he done seen me hit the switch.
Wait, what? When was this?
This was when he was riding with me.
He was riding with you in the tow truck?
In the repo truck, yeah.
What the hell? Nobody.
So I'm going down the road.
Damn, I know you got some repo stories too.
Yeah,
let's get it,
bro.
We'll get to that.
Oh yeah. You asked me my name, AKA Nightcrawler. Pay that car note, or I'm gonna get you.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Well, what Devin's son did.
Oh yeah, so I'm sitting at the red light, man. I'm on the phone like I'm always on the phone with they mama. And all I can hear the thing going, I look back, he got the arm sticking out like 10 feet, jumping down, laying down, got the arm.
That's crazy.
Up. Yeah, he talking about transformer, pop, transformer. The people, everybody on the red light, all the cars just backing up, looking at the truck. I said, boy, you about to tear somebody's shit up, man.
Wait, you had Derry driving the repo truck?
No, he was riding with me, and he used to sit on the center console.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you keep his car seat.
Oh, yeah.
So, we violating. But, he do what he do. That's my little dog.
You got some repo story. I know somebody that tried you before.
Nah, man, I'm too quick, bro.
Oh, really?
Too quick. I got my truck chipped up, so it'll do like 140. You know what I'm saying? From go. You know what I mean? I got it super chipped up. I got super controls, so my controls, I can unfold it, hook your car, lift your car up, and be moving in 2 minutes.
Oh, that's what's up.
I got skates, so I don't care where you park it. You can put a car in front of it, a car behind it. I'm going to come from the side and pick it up and tote it down the street and set it down how I need it and go.
So how that works? So somebody somebody like bill collectors just hit you up and just like, hey.
Yeah, the bank.
Oh, the bank. Yeah, because I was telling Devin and Joe, because out here they was repoing cars and shit. They was taking them because like parking and shit.
Yeah.
And I seen, people out here, man, they want to fight the repo, man. So
Nah, I ain't even finna put myself in no situation like that, because for one, the bank gonna give me $1,500 to come get your car. So if I gotta come to your house and fight you,
Wait, what?
what the hell I need with your car?
You say we gotta come to your house and what?
Fight you.
yeah,
Because you ain't paying the note. You ain't paid the note in 4 months because that's the only reason why they're sending me.
exactly.
See what I'm saying? So why would I come to your house when I know I'm fixing to get the most drama? You're going to drive to the store. You're going to school. You're going to work. You're going to your mama house because your mama ain't going to let you cut up. You see what I'm saying?
So, like, do you don't be following people. You just know what car to look for, know the tag number, know the VIN number, and you just...
If you bought your car from a reputable car lot, there's a GPS on your car, whether you know it or not. So for all of us who don't read every single piece of paper that you signing that your car can be traced wherever you go. They give me the GPS coordinates when you just shut your car off, and I decide if that's where I want to pick it up from.
Damn. Eddie. So you hear that, fans? Like, if y'all got a GPS coordinate on your car that you ain't making payments for, niggas gonna find you.
Yeah,
niggas is gonna find you.
You think you big time when you go to T-Mobile and you get that plug in to see how safe driving you are to get that Wi-Fi over there.
You still gonna come get that shit.
That Wi-Fi.
Still come get that shit.
Believe it.
They're telling you.
The Wi-Fi is giving me a definite location of where you are.
The Wi-Fi is?
Yes. It's picking up off the nearest satellite.
Yeah, that's why when people be talking about that vaccine, we was just talking about the vaccine, they be like, I don't want the vaccine because it got a microchip in it. I'm like, whether it got a microchip or not, you got a microchip in your phone, they tracking you that way. So it don't even matter if they put a microchip in your damn head.
You remember when people found out that the iPhone can keep your location, when they first started adding on the location services to iPhones, it was like you could plug it into your laptop.
Yeah.
They can show you every place you done been on your iPhone.
And that new update did a corona update, like in your area.
Yeah,
who got corona.
yeah. I remember that. I told them about that. Remember
Yeah.
when I said the corona, you can see the
It
corona on
alert
your
you.
phone now? Yeah.
So check this out.
I haven't been checking that.
This is another detail about repoing. So you just went and got you a car 2 months ago and you plan on moving next month. You stop paying your car note. So your lease is up here. So you go over there and you start a new lease. You get your light bill before you move. Public records.
Oh, hell no. Dad, stop giving these niggas free game. No. Y'all don't need to hear none of this shit. Y'all just stop giving these niggas free game, bro. They gonna know. No. Fuck that.
So some of you niggas think you slick and you put the shit in your old lady name, your girlfriend name that was getting mail at the last address, but your car in your name. So you think, hey, I'm gonna put this shit in her name and they not gonna find me. So public records let me know that your girl was living there with you at the old address. So guess what?
You gonna go after the girl.
I'm gonna go and pull up your girl and see where her next light bill going.
Damn.
That's crazy.
And when you wake
That
up
makes
in the
sense,
morning,
though.
your shit gone.
Hey, you giving these niggas too much free game. Free
$1,500.
game. That's free game right there. After anything after that, he gonna tax $5. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's right. Already.
That's so crazy.
Another
man.
thing too, when people, they buy these smart cars, and the cars will blow the horn when you put enough air in the tire.
Yeah, they do that.
So I just bought a new 2021 Chrysler 300 for my wife, and every time she cranked the car up, it sent me an alert, tell me how much gas in the car.
It send you a text message?
Yeah, it tell me the car is at 1/8 of a tank, and I tell her, yo, you need to put some gas in that shit,
She
man.
no, mama, she probably talking shit, don't she?
Yeah, because your brother be done ran the gas
I
out.
know mama be talking so much shit. How you even know that? So I'm almost home.
Yeah, I mean, I can unlock the doors from wherever I am in the country. So
That's crazy.
I don't even need to do that with cars anyway, but I have that option. The bank gives me all the information.
That's
Every
so
single
crazy.
thing that you put on that piece of paper to get approved for that loan, I have that. I have your auntie address. I have your third cousin address. I have your best friend address. I have where you go to school. I have where you go to the bank, where you've been paying, where you just made a deposit yesterday. I have that information.
You know all this as the repo person.
Yeah.
Damn.
That makes sense.
It do make sense. Like, I mean, if you're going to repo somebody's car, you want to have all of that info about them.
Yeah, but the best thing is the GPS. Every time you start that car up, it pings. Every time you shut it off, it pings. And I don't care who you are, unless you just some magical mechanic. There's nothing that you can do to find that GPS chip.
Yeah, they ain't gonna tell you where it's at.
You're not gonna find it.
It could be anywhere in that car. They ain't gonna tell you where you find it.
Shit, if you think about it, you find it, you probably still ain't gonna be able to do nothing about it.
Yeah. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing.
You're not, because by that time it's back at the repo yard.
I know some people probably think the loophole is like parking their shit in the garage or something like that.
Nah,
that's not a loophole. Yeah. That's not a loophole.
Because it's gonna ping you before it was turned off.
Yeah.
It's gonna ping you when it come back into an area. You know, it's just like if you're using your phone and you say, I don't want nobody to find me, you wrap it up in some aluminum foil. But nigga, when you get ready to use the phone, you got to unwrap that shit.
Yep.
So it's gonna ping you.
That's so crazy.
It's gonna tell you exactly where you are or where you was.
Yeah, that's it. Then stop giving niggas
Within
free
40 feet.
Stop giving niggas free. Some niggas that listen to us be living.
Hey, but don't get me wrong. I done had 3 or 4 cars repoed. I ain't the perfect nigga. You understand what I'm saying? This is just what I do. This is how I pay my bills. Sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't even repo no more. I get enough tolls now to where I don't have to bother nobody's shit. You know what I'm saying? But all you niggas be trying to blow up because y'all ain't paying your car note. Pay that shit, man. Somebody else coming at you. You see these little cars ride by, look like they got cameras on the cars.
Oh, yeah.
That shit scan 500 tags an hour.
Yeah, because cops do that. They scan your tags.
500 tags. Every time they stop at the red light, without him pointing that camera at your car, it's automatically picking up your license plate. It's automatically running through the database to see who is delinquent on their loan. It doesn't matter what bank, what car lot. If it comes up and show that it's delinquent, people want their damn property.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. See?
And they paying $1,500.
Hey, my dad just gave y'all free game. If y'all ain't paying y'all car note, he just gave y'all free game.
Take your tag off.
That's crazy.
That's it. That's why you can't. But you can't ride around with no tag, right?
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Unless you do the stolen tag sign, then you good.
All right.
Well,
so they give you $1,500. Like, how late you gotta be? Like 4 or 5 months, or just?
Well, 90 days is delinquent on the loan. That's
okay. Cause I'm trying to calculate, like, is that worth it to them? Because let's say your car, like, it be people get shit repoed. They car like $150 a month, so
yeah,
they give you $1,500.
See, you know, it's certain lots. I mean, when you're dealing with the bank, you know what I'm saying? I mean, because you got people that'll go for a little buy here, pay here lot and get $100 to repo your car. I ain't dealing with them.
Oh, okay, I got you.
I had this one cat, man. He a good dude, man. You know, when it comes to pay, he a good paymaster on going out. You know what I'm saying? Give a shout out to man of God.
I don't want to talk about them.
Give a shout out to my boy, man of God. My boy called me one day, man. You know, he told me, he said, they called me, kick me down from back in the day.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Tell him why they call you that.
Yeah, because nigga don't pay me, I kick his ass down. That's what it was all about. But you know, I'm not that person no more. Thank you, Lord. But he called me one day. He said, "Look, bro, I got 20 cars out there where people ain't paid me." I said, "For real?" He said, "Man, look, Nightcrawler, if you bring them to me, I got stacks on deck." He gave me the paperwork about 4:30 on a Friday afternoon. When he opened up Saturday morning, I had all but 6 cars on his lot because the other 6 cars was at my house because they wouldn't fit on this lot.
I remember that
That's
shit.
crazy.
You did have a lot of damn cars in the yard. And I ain't even asked no question. I'm like, well,
hey. He had one more that I went to the lady house. She had a Cadillac. She worked for Mary Kay's Cosmetic or whatever.
Oh, I mean, that shit was pink then.
Yeah, a pink Cadillac. I had that shit hooked. I had that shit hooked, nigga. My phone went to ring. I'm like, damn. It was man of God. He said, bro, please put her shit down. She standing on the balcony, dog. She done called the nigga. She standing on the balcony looking at me. Nigga, I was like 3 seconds away from pulling out the yard with that shit. She lived in an apartment complex on the 3rd floor. It wasn't no way she was gonna get me, bro.
She was running down there to get that call.
I said, boy, I looked up at her, and that was a little buy here, pay here lot, and he was paying me like $350 a repo. But bro, I went and got him. You know what I'm saying? That's that night.
money, man.
Yeah, for real.
My wife tell me, see you later, baby, because I'm going to get that bag. dragging it back in the house.
Mom motivates us whatever the hell we do that's positive. My mom, she motivates us. If it's positive, she gonna motivate the hell out of it.
That's right.
She don't care.
Yeah.
She don't. Y'all, the fans I heard her on this show before. Like
that's a good woman, man.
She called in before.
She's called in before.
She's a real good, strong black woman, man. She's a teacher. She's a substitute teacher, but she's they say she's substitute, but she's a permanent teacher. She's a permanent substitute. So she's been a lot of y'all kids teachers since day one of this coronas, because the other teachers punk asses don't show up.
Yeah, mom definitely.
She right there.
She go
raising y'all
kids, bro.
Yeah, she babysitting and teaching your children, and she doing a lot for them. So give a shout out to them teachers, them substitute teachers that step up for them punk ass teachers that call in sick.
She called in about the story when I failed that drug test at Crown.
Yeah,
bullshit,
man.
Yeah.
When I found out I had
I said, what? She talking about he failed the drug test. I said, what? She talking about he got cocaine. I say, that nigga on coke? What he smoking? You know what
I'm saying? I'm like, bro, I was worried about weed, man. This is what I told you about weed.
Yeah.
This is what I told you about, that I was smoking weed. But I was worried about that. They found everything else in my sister but weed.
And she said, well, baby, they say he had cocaine and some other shit. I was like, well, what the hell? I said, I got to talk to my son, man.
I remember the day he told me that shit.
You remember that?
I was like, man, he on coke? I was looking at my phone. I was like, what? Because you don't want to believe, because you want to believe him, but then you like, it found it in your hair, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, nigga, I went to counting my pennies and shit. And I said, damn. I went to my watch drawer. I said, well, all my watches here and shit. My jewelry. Hey, nigga,
I ain't crackhead.
I told my wife, I said, well, damn, baby, what you think it is? And you know what your mama did?
What she did?
She said, well, he got them dreads, so let me go check.
That's what it was. That's what made her check, because I had to cut off one of my dreads. She is.
My baby is so smart.
That drug rehab thing, if it wasn't for my mom, I wouldn't know about half this shit.
Yeah. She went straight to the medicine cabinet and pulled out that hair grease and that hair treatment and Googled that shit.
And you know what? She told me exactly what it was. She was like, well, using that tea tree oil, they got cocoa mint leaves in it, which is linked to cocaine. I'm like, what?
Yeah, she researched that shit to the fullest.
Bro, she gave me a drug test when she got home that day to make sure I ain't had none of that shit in my system.
Did.
She was like, benzene, that's pills. I'm like, Mama, I don't know what half this stuff is. I don't even.
My baby go all in too, boy. She like, I told her, I was like, if you ever decide to stop teaching, you need to be a damn private investigator. Cause you got that shit, bro.
She do. She CSI agent. You remember that the first time you found out that I smoked weed?
Yeah.
You remember how it went down that day?
Yeah. Uncle Henry.
No, it wasn't. Well, I told you that, but you remember.
See what I'm saying, y'all? Listen, America.
I think I told the story on the podcast, but the way he found out I smoked weed was crazy.
Remind me of that shit, man.
Okay. One day we was riding around. It was I was off the boat. And we was riding around. He was like, man, I need some pee.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that shit?
Yeah, I remember that shit. This nigga, I told this nigga, because I used to smoke like an ounce a day. So I told this nigga, I say, yo, man, I'm leased on with this company out of Orlando. And every time I go down there before 5 p.m., they send me to go take a piss test because I'm such a good guy. They just know my shit good. So look, bro. I say, damn, man. I say, yo, man, I need some pee. He talking about, oh, Pop, man, I forgot it. I was at this party, man. I smoked the joint. I said, okay, cool. You a good guy. You a cool dude. I say, call some of your home. He called about 5 of y'all, man.
Hey, we rode around for a while that
about
day.
3-4 hours. 3-4 hours. Don't tell me your boy name because I know him because he was living off Tallulah.
You remember? Yeah,
right.
okay, you do remember the story. Okay.
What the hell is his name? Because I got a partner. Micah. He said, man, Micah say, come on. I said, look, man. I said, look, bro. I said, boy, we talking about at least $150,000. You know what I'm saying? I got to have some pure good piss, nigga. If I got to walk around behind my dog and wait on her to piss, I'm gonna get some of her piss. You just make sure your boy don't.
That was the option. What we had? Angel at the time. You was like, I went for Angel to pee. I was like, nah, we ain't gotta do it.
Hey, so we went to Michael.
This had been like 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, we done went to about 5 nigga houses. All these niggas talking about food. Damn, man, you might well keep going. Don't bring your daddy around here, boy. We burning now. So we get to Micah house. This nigga come out the house with a bottle like this, y'all.
Bro, it was a Powerade. You remember them big Powerade bottle?
That shit was full to the rim and hot. Like he had to pull it out the microwave. That nigga say, man, I'm in the army. I said, oh, I know this shit good. Saluted that nigga pulling off. He looked out though. I passed, y'all.
Yeah, he passed. Shout out to Michael, man. Michael been my best friend for the longest.
That nigga piss was so pure. They ain't asked
it
me.
Was like that was some pure ass piss.
No more drug tests for 9 years. They took me off the list.
You good?
They took me off the list.
Nah, this is the purest piss ever.
I didn't want to tell you, but you backed me into a corner. You was like, well, why you pee? Why you can't give me no pee? I'm like, man, look. I'm like, look, man, daddy, I smoke weed. I like 22, 23 years old. I'm like, daddy,
I looked at
smoke
him
weed.
And I was like, you know what? I can see that.
Why you can see that?
Cause it wasn't a day with y'all riding with me or whatever, man. Y'all know your daddy used to burn. I used to burn, boy. Bob Marley had nothing on me, I'm telling you.
What made you stop?
Man, some damn federalists, dog. You know what I'm saying? I had to take a break on it, you know. Fed life.
I feel you.
Yeah. So, but it's all good though. Cause I got glaucoma and you know, I got a prescription, so I can smoke right now, but I just choose not to.
Man, we need to get you back smoking, man. It feel like a piece missing.
Y'all can smoke. Go ahead, do what y'all do.
No, it ain't the same. It is not the same.
Nah, man.
Like,
I feel better though, you know, because when I was like 9 years old and I failed a drug test, and my counselor told me, she said, you'll never be able to make great decisions while you under the influence of marijuana.
That might be true because I made a lot of bad decisions.
I mean, but I'm not saying I ain't admitting to that shit. That's what she told me. Yeah. I've been doing the same shit I was doing, except I just ain't been smoking.
She probably was smoking weed too when she got home.
All I can say is, on the real talk, I'm saving $160 every 2 days. Add it up, cause I was burning an onion a day every 2 days, bro. I smoked all that shit today and tomorrow. Hey,
bruh. When niggas say they smoke, they never met my dad. Like my dad would wake up, eat breakfast, smoke a blunt, go to bed. Bro, he would run trucks, smoke a blunt while running trucks. I can't do half this shit. I can't just smoke and then go to work. I can't do that.
You gotta remember though, I ain't smoking no cigarettes. I don't drink beer. I'm just drinking liquor now because I don't smoke.
You don't smoke. You gotta find another vice.
Yeah. And the liquor ain't working for me because I'm falling in rivers and shit.
Sucks. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's just something. It's just, to me, it's like, you know, everybody got a poison, whether they want to admit it or not. You know, your poison could be fast cars. Yeah. You know, or drinking too much water, or eating too damn much, or tennis shoes. But a poison is a poison. Right. You know, even if we don't label it as that. But, yeah, man, you know, marijuana just really, it took a toll on me, and it just had me. And I was putting it before everything, you know, including God. You know what I'm saying? Right. And happened to, you know, needing to, a must, by me having to stop smoking, I was able to step back and evaluate myself. Because, you know, a lot of times, when you're in a situation, even if you didn't bring on that situation, you stand back and you be like, what the fuck happened? That means that you evaluating that situation. You know what I'm saying? Right. You evaluating yourself, and you ask yourself, well, if I change something, what would I change? And the only thing that I could see that I was doing was smoking weed, because I was making hasty decisions because being high, I wasn't thinking everything through. You know what I'm saying? In situations that I could have avoided if I had a sober mind, I was like, you know what I'm saying? Hell nah. You tell a nigga quick, hell nah. But being high, you be like, man, fuck that shit.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Why you looking for a lighter after you done licked the last little piece of that J? And you like, man, come on, dog, let's do this shit. You know? And next thing you know, you done fucking did some stupid shit and you got consequences. You know what I'm saying? Consequences come behind everything, boy.
Would you, knowing that you can again, would you do it again?
I will when the time is right because
let me know because we
y'all miss me, don't you?
Yes,
I know it.
You damn sure right. We did. It's feel like a piece missing
Yes,
when
sir.
with that
Yes, sir.
when y'all that time you talk about when y'all saw that ghost. That was the time y'all came out from Colorado and y'all
Right.
bought those.
We was on our way to Colorado though.
Oh yeah, I was on your way.
We
to
saw that
Colorado.
shit, nigga, sober.
Oh.
We was sober as hell because I was trying to break your mama into being used to the truck.
That's how you know it happened. That's how you know it happened. Y'all was sober.
We was sober.
When y'all came back that night, I remember I picked y'all up from the TA over there, Pritchard.
Right.
And you gave me your pen.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I got my own pen. You know what
I
I'm
was
saying?
like,
This
nah,
ain't-
dog.
This is Colorado weed. This ain't shit, bro. On God. Oh God, he let me hit that shit. What 3-4 times?
Yeah.
I hit this shit, bro. I almost fell out the car. I was like, what the? And then we had y'all bought them big taffies back. Man, that was a great time.
Yeah.
Y'all bought them big taffies back.
Gummies and shit.
Yeah, we,
nigga, I spent like $300 in the damn
You
in the stove.
told me like how that I want to go there for my birthday one day, but
That shit way potent because you know a lot of people think that when you go to the dispensary that you getting some medical shit. And medical
they don't-
shit ain't got it. The potency is nowhere near the street weed because the street weed they pour the whole gallon of that chemical in that.
Yeah.
In that, you know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't trying to educate people. I'm just letting
nah,
you know
it's
what
cool.
it
It's
is.
cool. A lot of people do drugs.
I know y'all smoke.
Yeah,
America.
exactly.
Everybody smoke. Even Biden, y'all didn't see his eyes the other night. But anyway, you know,
That's because he 80. He
yeah,
about to die.
he 80, but shit, he be smoking. When that nigga started running on the stage the other day, he wasn't even running. He was just his arms and his shoulders was.
I don't know what the hell that was.
Yeah, I said that nigga high. But look, the medical weed though, the medical weed is not real potent.
No.
So and then when people go to the dispensaries, they like, man, I want to get the highest quality weed.
Yeah, I heard the medical stuff they only use 3% THC.
Right,
That's
right.
not a lot.
But
Afghan Kush alone got 33% THC.
But see what you do is when you out there where that shit legal, you go to one of them damn dispensaries that's not delivering to medical patients. You go to the
I would say give free game, but these niggas be getting a lot of free game tonight from you, so I don't know.
I mean, you know, it's free because I want them to get every dime of their money value. You know what I'm saying? The value of their money. I want them to spend their money right. So you go to the dispensaries that don't have that medical green cross on it. You understand what I'm saying? A legal weed shop that sell weed is selling your ass some fire ass weed. You understand what I'm saying? That's
that
where
makes
you want.
sense.
Yeah, that's where
Yeah,
you want to
but
go.
Colorado got the one y'all went to in Colorado. They had that big, 3-story, like a weed mart.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's where y'all got them taffies from. Man, them taffies. Them man.
Yeah, that's the True Green right across the street. I'm gonna give a shout out to True Green out there right across the street from Mile High Stadium in Denver, Colorado. Y'all the shit, dog. I'm on file. I got a card.
Bruh, them, you got the card from them?
Damn right, man.
Okay,
They
good.
send me
I'm-
postcards.
I'm going for my birthday, but
Lead
the taffies that y'all had bought us back was like this big, right?
Yeah.
We ate them shits on Mother's Day, and I remember Mother's Day 2000 last year, 2018. We ate them on Mother's Day, right?
Yeah. All y'all but your mama.
No, she. Yeah, all us but my mama. We was stuck to the sofa watching some documentary, that Barge documentary show we watched with the African people. The one you showed me.
Yeah.
We was watching that shit, bro. Like we was just stuck to the sofa. we couldn't move. But that was fun.
That
like,
was some good shit though.
yeah, man. What? Colorado got some good shit.
You can go in that store in True Green in Denver, and you can spend $40 on 1/8 of a gram, and that shit will knock your ass out. It's like nothing but THC that's compressed with THC that was cut with THC.
Damn. Yeah, because that's true. Because like I said, that pen, like bro, I took 4 hits. He was like, "Hey man, now you need to slow down. Like this ain't no Jacksonville shit." I was like, "Man, whatever, bro."
Them pens that I was getting out there, they cost you about $80.
$80?
Yeah.
They $50 here?
And that's a half a G.
That's crazy.
That sound about right.
I mean, that makes sense though because like I hit 4 puffs and I was like, man, I don't feel.
That's all you supposed
to do.
Almost
fell out the car, bro.
Okay, you remember when Cam was sending us pens from?
Yeah.
It's a dude. He had one. He had like a weed shop in Cali.
Yeah.
He used to send us pens, and his shit was like 70. So that makes sense.
That makes sense. That's about that 70 is the same price nigga pay for runs.
Shout out to Big Bear out there in California.
Let me find out who the hell that is.
The Big Bears are the biggest dispensary in California.
It's another one.
Did y'all see them when y'all was out there? Big Bear?
I seen Cookies. It's a one called Cookies. It's kind of newer one.
If you look on the back of the label, if it's got that bell like this.
I seen that.
The bell with the star.
Yeah, I seen that.
With the star. Yeah.
That's that.
Man, that's no denying that. That is actual fact.
Yeah, shout out to Oakland.
I just had some 2 weeks ago with the bell on it.
Yeah, the bell. That's what.
That bell is ridiculous. That bell, if it's that bell, it's 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be potent.
Yeah, that's that Cali. That Cali weed is like the shit. Other than Colorado, when you skip down to Colorado, boy, let me tell you something, boy. Oh, I got to give a shout out to Oregon too. Oregon got that shit.
Oregon?
Hell yeah, boy.
Oregon got that meth too. You see
wait, what?
They legalized meth. We talking about it.
Wait, tell me. They legalized meth?
Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah. What's the word? Decriminalized it.
Yeah, decriminalized.
This might well everybody do coke. Like, why coke ain't legal nowhere?
But you know, when they decriminalize shit, less shit start happening.
And I mean, because when Colorado first legalized marijuana, the crime rate went down by like 33%.
Yeah,
that's
but
so crazy.
If you look at the statistics out there where they growing the weed and all that shit. Niggas stop robbing grocery stores. They stop robbing mom and pop stores. They stop robbing banks. They driving cars and trucks through the weed house. Nigga. They ain't hitting nothing but the dispensary.
I remember
grow houses.
I remember one place out there got a medical marijuana contract. Before it was fully legal in Colorado. They went from making $100,000 a year to making, when it got legalized, $1 million a year.
That's right.
That's crazy.
That's the biggest income.
And the crime rate right now.
Listen, your great grandmama, my grandmother, is from Weed County. All of y'all out there in California, y'all know where that's at. That's almost to Oregon. That's they call it Clear Lake, California, and it's actually Weed County. And that was like one of the first places in the United States that ever allowed somebody to grow marijuana legally other than the Indian reservation.
That's crazy. I never knew that. Yeah. I know it's this I was watching this movie once and it was about this kid selling weed and apparently it's this area between Canada and Oregon that's like a free like amount of weed field. Like you could it's like pretty much you going through a gate to get to Canada.
You talking about Washington?
Yeah, man, I'm sorry, Washington. You're right, it's Washington. And it's called Kid Green. It's on Netflix. But you could. It was like a gate, and you could go through that gate, and you'll be in Canada from Washington, and people was moving drugs through there, moving weed through there. I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that until I saw that movie, and I fact checked, and it was real. Like you actually, it was a big fence between Washington and Canada with a cut in it, and niggas was running weed through there.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's closed now though, but
so I got a question because y'all like 2 generations behind me. Why do the young entrepreneurs, I'm not even gonna say young black men because it's all races. Why do the young entrepreneurs feel that they got to get their money and in the process take people out, kill people? Because you're not going to get to enjoy your money. You're not going to get to the benefit of the whole struggle of making your money. So why make this money and off somebody at the same time? What sense does that make?
I don't think I don't think it's really us. I think it's really the generation between below us because
probably just under us.
Yeah, the younger niggas they got a lot to prove now. It's more about it's more of an ego thing now.
Yeah, it's more of an image thing. A lot of them think they can get away with it, and
and there's more niggas now killing their girlfriends, dog. They ain't even killing their wives. They killing their girlfriends. Young niggas 22
different.
years
Young
old,
niggas different than us
taking
now,
somebody's daughter out for some bullshit when it's like, the statistics say it's like 6 to 1. Six females to 1 male, and you killing.
Damn, it's 6 to 1 now. Last time I checked, it was 3 to 1.
It was 15 to 1 in the 80s because they was locking all the men up. Yeah, all the men
that's crazy.
All the men all the brothers was getting locked up because that shit hit the hood.
I mean, what? No niggas on the street.
And niggas was getting money, and niggas that had money, they got them girls, and they got all them girls that's got like 7, 8 kids was from them niggas that had them bags, and the federales came through and scooped them up and sent the nigga to prison. So all the females was left out here on the street. You know what I'm saying?
In your generation, there was no women and kids when it came to like violence and stuff that. So that rule out the door.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So now you got all these single moms raising all these babies because the niggas doing life in prison for a freaking ounce of cocaine. They doing life. First offense, they doing a life sentence, which don't make no damn sense. You know what I'm saying? And you got all these babies out here. These girls can't teach a boy how to be a man, and don't have the time to teach their girl how to really be a woman because they struggling. You know what I'm saying? Got food stamps because that's all the government got to offer us because they know if they give you food stamps, they can keep you off that job over there so their daughter can go and be the president of that company. So now,
that's a good point.
Yeah, man. So now you got these kids that's growing up now that they have no respect for nothing, not even themselves. You know what I'm saying? The only thing they thinking about is getting money and taking a nigga out. What sense is that? Because their daddy wasn't there.
That makes sense. But yeah, I just don't know like what's like why they do it. They just like we was talking about it last week. All these rappers getting killed, and the people that's killing them, they feel like they don't even think about it.
Yeah, they don't.
Take
like
them out.
Like that King Von shit. Like Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it didn't make no sense for them to do this. Like, we're doing so much in the community, and then they just.
And then you got some powerful niggas like, real powerful niggas. I ain't gonna call their names because niggas get offended and they be real with that shit. You know what I'm saying? They be seeing vengeance behind what you talk about.
Right.
Stupid vengeance.
Yeah.
But you get some niggas that be so powerful to where they blame it on white America and they leave our country. And then they go into other countries and they send us back videos talking that power shit. You know what I'm saying? Get into our kids' head, have them looking at everything that they should be looking at and listening to everything that they should be listening to, that can't even carry on a full sentence without sounding stupid. You know? But if I was somebody who could take charge of what's going on with these killers, you talking about a real army, dog? Because these niggas going all in. They ain't stopping till the damn clip empty. So if you had somebody that could take charge and gather these niggas up that call themselves killers and get a real army, boy, you'll be a real regime.
Be an issue.
I agree with that.
Because you got some lower niggas to squeezing it till it's over with, bro. And don't give a fuck about going to prison.
A lot of rappers say they got killers on the team.
I believe that shit.
I believe it too.
I had some niggas that was following me that was telling me to point at them. But I told them, no, dog. I say, no, I ain't about that. I ain't about that life.
Well,
man.
some of these niggas when they do kill somebody and they go to prison, they be that nigga in prison, so they don't care.
Yeah. Exactly. But that's what I'm trying to tell you, though, man. Is when you tell them no, you should be able to give them some guidance. Don't just say no, because that just means that you saying no. But the next cat that they follow, that they look up to,
that's all they gotta say.
Ain't gonna say no. They gonna point at a nigga and say, "Go get him."
Like, hey, do what you gotta do.
Yeah, but my point is, tell them no, and then tell them why not. And tell them what they should be doing. Don't just leave them out there on the corner, bro.
At the same time, you gotta have niggas that's willing to listen to that logic. Some niggas just be like, man, fuck that shit, bro. I hate that nigga. Fuck it. Kill him.
Exactly.
But listen though, everybody got an ear.
That's true. I mean, they'll run it past you, but they at the same time, like, man,
You think a nigga don't hear what you saying? A nigga hear what you saying. You
gotta
think
follow
nigga,
through, though.
You think a nigga ain't got no remorse for what he done did? You crazy, bro.
Think that
And
I'm not gonna say his name, but around with Julio, you think he got that same?
Well, he just he a little nigga, so he don't really know better.
Yeah,
don't know better.
It's not that he don't know better.
He don't got no OGs. Also,
I don't think it's he don't know better. I think the nigga just don't care.
But when he catch up to him, what you think he gonna say? Damn, them niggas.
Oh, it always, and the thing about it is it always catch up to him.
Yeah.
If they live that lifestyle, it always catch up.
It's gonna catch up to you, bro. It's gonna catch up. You know.
That's why I be chilling, bro. I be trying to live life, have fun. I be chilling. You only get one.
What happened to that? You know what I'm saying?
It got shadowed by fucking bitches getting money. That's what happened.
Yeah, a lot of it is just on like an online persona.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like me growing up in Miami, man, I seen a lot of shit. I seen some real gangsters, you know, and I ain't talking about black people. You understand me? The time that I grew up in Miami, Miami was the real South Beach, not with all these little stores, these little hat shops and all that.
Every time we go down there, you always say that. You're like, I'm gonna see y'all to the real South Beach. You're like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah,
like, it's a beach right there. They like, nah.
South Beach.
I feel like we was in a real Miami last time we was down there.
Yeah, you didn't go to South Beach.
Anytime before, we ain't go. We just went to Wynwood.
Oh man,
that's way Art Basel.
Wynwood, that shit there just now being born, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the part we always go to. That's why they only had Art Basel there. They have it in Wynwood.
Yeah, it's called the Art District.
When you go to Miami, you take them to South Beach. You tell them.
I ain't taking him there.
Nah, you take them to South Beach during the daytime. Like,
okay, I'm about to say
10 o'clock in the morning, before the clubs really. After they done put everybody ass out that was sleeping there. And before they get through sweeping for the next crowd, when it's peaceful, take them to South Beach and you tell them, I want you to look at this. This is where Miami began. This is where all the politicians that was up in New York, because see, people don't know, but Miami and New York has a real deep connection. Real deep. Because Miami used to be all Italian, black, Jewish. The Jews was over taking care of the Italians' money.
I remember I didn't see real like Jewish people with the fucking curly sideburn. I didn't see them till
right around the corner.
Yeah, when we lived down there, and I remember I'll never forget. It was me, you, Uncle Gene in the car. We was riding around, and you was like, "Look, they go the Jewish people right there. They run this shit." And I'm like, I ain't hear me that time. I was like 13. I'm like, what you about Jewish people run this shit? See, nah, I get it.
A lot of people don't know that the Jews. The Jewish people, when you say the Jews, that's not an offensive word, but we're speaking of the Jewish people. Instead of saying the Jewish people, you say the Jews. Okay? So let's get that right. But they call us niggas. But
they do?
We're not the niggas.
I didn't know that. I didn't know they call us niggas. Now I don't feel bad.
We're not the niggas.
Nah, but I always remember you always saying, I remember one thing you told me, you was like, man, look, listen, them people, they run Miami.
This shit.
And I was like, I didn't know what he meant at the time, but now I see it. I see it now. The older I get, I see it.
Let me tell you something, man. The Jewish people, they learn the laws. They learn the laws because they know how to fight the laws that was written. The Constitution, all that. They know this shit, man, to the word without reading a book. Okay?
My lawyer is a 6'4" Jewish man named John Gasparo.
Listen, you can go and get you an attorney, a Jewish attorney out of Miami. He'll go anywhere in the United States and fight and win because he knows the laws. And not only do he know the laws, but 9 times out of 10, the judges are Jewish. The other attorneys against him is Jewish.
Look,
the state attorneys are Jewish.
In my last child support case, the judge was named Dan Walensky. That's Jewish as fuck.
Right. Okay, so you, just bring it back to Jacksonville.
Okay.
10, 15 years ago. What was the state attorney's name?
10, 15 years ago?
You ever heard of Short Sting?
It sounds familiar.
What does that sound like?
Jewish.
Okay.
Jewish, anything with Steen or Stein or you know what I'm saying? That's Jewish.
That's
Okay,
Jewish,
so now you got the state attorney who's Jewish. Okay. What was the mayor's name?
Which mayor? The white one or the black one?
The white one in Jacksonville. He was who? We're not talking about Godbold. We're not talking about
you talking about Delaney?
Missouri. We're going way back. We're going before all of them.
I just remember Delaney.
How far back?
Just look it up. Look it up.
How far? Are you talking about the 90s?
Yeah.
Who was the mayor of Jacksonville in the 90s?
I just remember ours was the first one I can remember was Delaney.
Yeah. I mean, Godbold was in there for a long time, but you don't even know his affiliation. A lot of people believe that he was, a white male, but nobody truly knows what his ethnic background was. But what I'm getting at is
Talking about Ed Austin?
not Ed Austin.
John Delaney?
No, wait. Delaney is just like this cat. I'm talking about from like 1987, 88, 89.
I remember John Delaney.
But the judicial system has a lot of Jewish people in it because they put their soul into going to school. They'll eat noodles and make sacrifices to complete their college careers to be who they want to be because they know the lifestyle that they want to live because they want to be able to defend their people.
And control things. Yeah.
Right. And I love my black people. And we're coming around to understanding that because we've having conversations with people like the Jewish people who's really been through some crazy shit, just like us. But they've took the initiative to go to school and complete careers and complete their college educations and become attorneys so that they'll understand and be able to go and speak intelligently of the law. If you don't have that intelligence of the law, then you're illiterate of the law. You can get charged with something and don't know that you're not guilty, but you're going to do the maximum because you didn't ask for the minimum or you didn't know that you was eligible to receive the minimum. But if you have the right attorney that represents you, then you're going to receive the minimum regardless. Because
it's probably people out here doing 20 years just because they ain't know one thing.
Yeah.
Or they know they had to go for 20 years for having a gram of weed.
Exactly. Or they was just so court system illiterate to where they didn't even know that all they had to do was appeal it. But let me tell you something, man. Excuse me. Some of the best attorneys, some of the best black attorneys, if you follow who they went to school with and who mentored them in school, you'll find out that they had a Jewish mentor. Which are, you have to give them people a shout. You know what I mean? You have to. There's nothing that you can take away from them as far as being educated to the law. They know the law. Because you can have, what they have is the Jewish community. They'll take one person who will control 10 families' entire income. You have a black nation where we can't even control everybody's income in our own household. But your grandmother, your granduncle, your great grandcousin, your uncles, your aunts, all of them will retire at the age of 60 and continue to deposit their money into one account and make their nephew the head of that account. They don't pay any bills. They don't buy any food. They don't call for a taxi cab. They don't do anything, but they live worry-free because they have faith in their nephew. And that nephew 9 times out of 10 is a multimillionaire when he only have a $50 paycheck coming in.
Daddy, stop giving these niggas free game.
Yeah, that's pretty.
They don't need it's too much free game. Stop it. Stop. No more free game. No more. Look, my dad ain't about to give out no more free game.
No, this is
That's
education.
That's it.
This is an education series. So anything from the Bay, Miami Bay, all the way up to West Palm Beach, the Jewish people own. All those condos and all the land that's on Miami Beach, the Jewish people own that. the Jewish people is moving out of Miami Beach to West Palm Beach to retire because Miami Beach is just off the chain.
Yeah, and it's more so for the niggas now. You know how Jackson Beach is for the niggas? That's Miami Beach now.
Yeah.
That's South Beach now. That's
so you go
it's
to
been like that.
You go to South Beach and you want to buy a condo on the 5th floor. It costs you $380,000. You understand? When this Jewish man, he bought it 20 years ago for $30,000.
That's so crazy.
That's crazy.
So now just think. Now you got all of your aunts, all of your uncles, all your grand cousins. All of them bought a apartment in this building 30 years ago for $30,000, and each one of them apartments is worth $500,000 or more. It depends on what floor that it was on, because it depends on what job that Jewish uncle had. If he was a lawyer, he bought one on the top floor.
You know.
So yeah, you understand what I'm saying? So he paid $500,000 back then, his whole career salary, because he was eating noodles and shit. When niggas was when his brothers, when his partners was going over there eating Burger King, he would go in the damn, he'd be over there wearing the same suit to school, eating noodles and shit. And you laughing at him, but he living in a damn $500,000 crib.
You know what? Quick segue, but I think I talked about this on the show before. But you always, before any of this stuff happened with Breonna Taylor and George Floyd, you know how about blacks, coming in together and joining. I remember he would always tell me, I was like, I wasn't even a teenager yet. He would always tell me, like, what we need to do as black people is always come together. Yeah, and we'll over. Yeah. He had always, and I remember when all this shit went down, I told you, like, bro, this is always what you always told me. You always told me this, and now it's in fruition.
Yeah, that's right. Like the Queen say, UNITY, man, unity, bro. Without unity, man, you ain't got nothing. You stand alone without unity, and when you stand alone, pretty soon them clips gonna run out.
I remember I was thinking about something the other day. I remember you used to remember when you bought me the chessboard?
Yeah.
I used to hate that shit. I never told you that, but I used to hate that shit.
At 9 years old, chess,
at 9 years old, he used to wake me up and make me play fucking chess, and I could never understand why. I was like, bro, I hate this damn game. It's so stupid. He used to make me think. Bro, I'm like 9 years old, some Bobby Fischer shit. He's like, look, we finna play chess. I'm like, I hate this game. It's not checkers. It's not fun because you actually have to think. And with checkers, you just rainbow, butterfly. With chess, you actually had to fucking think about every move.
This little nigga would pick up a piece. He would pick up a piece, and I'd be like, I don't even know what the fuck he finna do. I'll be like, you sure you want to do that shit?
I used to hate that shit. I used to hate that shit because I didn't know what he already had in his head. Like, you sure you want to make the move? I'm like,
yeah.
I think. I was like, I don't know.
10 o'clock come, he be sitting there like, damn, man.
Bro, I'm talking about like not on weekends. This is fucking school nights. He teaching me how to play chess. And I'm like, bro, I hate this shit. Yeah. I hate this fucking game. I hope I never learn how to play. But when I the first step was you teaching me just the names of the shit.
Yeah.
Just the names of the pieces. And I always forgot names. You're like, no, that's not right. Go back and remember what it was. I'm like, God damn, bro. That's okay, right. It's a rook. I remember the very when I finally got the names right. I want to say a few nights before he had me. We set up the chessboard. He showed me how to set up the chessboard, and he was always the black, and I was always the white because the white go first. Because what was the rule? The smoke always go before the fire.
That's right.
And I was always the white, so I had to go back and learn all these pieces on the board. I had to go back and learn just the names alone.
Yeah.
You still know how to play?
Hell yeah, I still know how to play. Nigga, I got that shit on my phone. I'm good as fuck.
Yeah, you know how to play.
But I've been playing since I was 9 years old.
Yeah.
But a lot of niggas don't know that I know how to play chess, and it's because of him. And I didn't know at the time because I was 9. That he was teaching me not just the game, he was teaching me life moves.
That's
like
right.
Everything, every consequence, every action I make, I need to think about it before I do it. And I swear I implement that most of the time. But it ain't pussy. But when when most of every move that I make is because I'm always playing chess in my head because of him. He taught me that, bro. He would get me, bro. He would wake me up to play that shit, and I'd be mad as fuck. Like, what the fuck we doing? Like, I'm playing Madden. He had me playing chess.
What's that? Actions,
Actions,
consequences, and repercussion.
Man, I want to thank you for that because it helped out so much with most of the decisions that I made in my life. Like
It ain't over with.
It really is like that, and I feel like that.
That's
I feel
right.
like I think about that when I'm going to work every morning too.
Yeah.
Like everything he taught me was based off that fucking game.
Yes, sir.
The game is deeper than just the game itself.
board
You
into
know what I'm
pieces.
saying? Like
Yeah.
it's actually how
It's
you.
just a metaphor.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he taught me. I remember I beat you like one time, and you beat my ass. I said, "You can play my Kim." And he beat my ass too. But I beat him one time. I don't know if he let me win or if it was just a late night. He was tired. He got off work, but I remember I beat him one time. I was like 11 years old.
Yeah. You know what that was? That was your mama saying you gotta let him beat you at least once.
She said that?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna talk to her about that tomorrow. I'm gonna talk to her about it tomorrow. You told him to let me win?
Because see, achieving what you trying to do gives you more motivation and drive. So if I never let you win, it's like all your effort was for nothing.
I always meant to ask you that. What made you want to teach me? Because you got 3 kids. What made you want to teach me out of all the kids?
Well, I've always seen something different about you. At first you are firstborn, so you the oldest. So when I teach you how to fish, you're feeding the rest of the village,
Right.
And you have the ability to teach everybody else how to fish.
Right.
So while I'm young in my young mind and I have a strong back, I need to teach you how to use yours so that you can teach your brother and your sister how to use theirs and so on. You know what I mean? So by the time I get a chance to teach your brother, which is the baby.
That nigga don't listen.
My
That
back,
nigga don't. Good luck teaching him. He know how to play?
my back, but there's things that I've taught him that you don't know how to do. So when you two come together, it's shit that should never stump y'all. You understand what I'm saying?
Dude, my sister or my brother know how to play? I don't think them niggas know how to play.
No, I never.
Them niggas don't know how to play. Them niggas, we took a lot of time learning how to play that game. Like he took back steps to teach me how to play this game, bro. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Like, you going from checkers to chess is a huge step. Like, a lot of niggas don't know that. It's a big difference.
It's a big difference. I beat the computer every time I play it. I don't give a fuck
For
what
real?
level it's on. Yeah.
You beat the computer?
That shit shut down on me, man.
I might have beat the computer like maybe 3-4 times.
My daddy started teaching me chess when I was 6.
Granddad taught you how to play chess?
Yeah, when I was 6 years old, I
That's
started
crazy.
playing chess.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had me in karate and teaching me chess at 6.
He was
When I turned 9, he bought my ass a lawnmower and a gas can
and shows you how to hustle.
and showed me how to get that money.
He do karate too. He was gonna give Derry his trophy, but Derry,
You don't do karate no more?
hell no. He don't. Derry, my son is the type that doesn't want to get told how to learn. You gotta show him how to
Yeah.
learn. He don't.
okay.
He learns different. It's way different. He don't want you to tell him shit, but if you show him and make it fun, he'll learn it. Mm-hmm. That's just how he is.
Yeah. But all y'all, man, all you guys, man, all y'all got great dads and great moms, and y'all becoming to be great men, great young men right now.
Yeah.
But I think to put the icing on the cake, you have to pay it forward. You really have to make sure, other than your own children, you have to reach out to, if it's just one person, and you have to teach them how to fish, man. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
You really do. I mean, I'm talking about buying the right pole, and this is all metaphor that I'm speaking, and a man knows what I'm saying, when I say teach him how to fish. You can buy a man a fish and he'll eat once, but you teach him how to fish, he'll eat the rest of his life. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to pay it forward, and you really do. No matter if it's male or female, but you have to pay your life forward in order to see your success. You won't see your success until you pay it forward. You know what I mean? You have to sow a seed. And that's what the Bible teaches us. No matter what you call your Bible, your book that you praise to your God, you have to sow a seed and you have to pay it forward. That's the only way you're going to get, a real pat on your back from your God when it's all over with.
Pretty cool. Yeah, I ain't know you play chess, man. That's dope.
Yeah, you never knew? You don't know? 15 years.
You ain't never mentioned it,
can't
man.
play your ass.
Tell him where I taught you how to play pool at.
I don't want to learn.
He taught me how to play pool at a damn laundromat. He was a laundromat and it had a pool table in it. And he taught me how to play. And before I went to Kentucky all them damn months to go to Merchant Civil School, we had a little rec room. And I was beating niggas' ass at pool for like $5 a game.
Yeah, I can play pool. I can't play chess. I get my ass beat.
He definitely taught most of the.
But how old were you?
2010. I was like 20.
So, and when he asked me.
Yeah, I didn't even know the laundromat had a damn pool table.
That shit hit me like a ton of bricks because I had been so stern on trying to teach him life lessons and teach him some great skills on how to be a good young man. To when he was like, "Hey, Pop, you know how to play pool?" I'm like, "Hell yeah!" You know what I'm saying? I said, "Hell yeah!"
That's exactly what you
Yeah,
said.
right. I was like, I told him, I never taught you how to play pool.
You never, yeah. This is exactly how the conversation was. You like, I never taught you how to play pool. Like,
Yeah.
nah.
And that's what made me. That was another thing that made me back up and reevaluate my life. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to use him as like a brain, like an encyclopedia. Like you can ask Devin any sport question that you want to ask him, and 9 times out of 10, he's gonna be accurate.
Yeah.
Because I used to just give him so much hell. And then I would take him around my homeboys, and they would be arguing about certain games and the players and the positions they play and the points. And I'd be like, I don't know what. I really didn't even know what the hell I was talking about. I'd be like, Poop. I'd be like, that's what we call him, Poop. I'd be like, Poop, man. What year that was, Miami, and what the damn tight end name? And he'd call it out, and I look at them niggas like, what? And they'd be like, nah, they ain't. I'd say, nigga, look it up. And they'd look it up, be like, damn, that nigga right, boy. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, yeah.
I remember that. You did used to do that.
Yeah, that's how my pops was, because he taught me and my brother different shit. Like, he taught me sports. He taught me how to play pool, but then he taught my brother how to, like, grill and shit and cook. He didn't teach me that, so he taught, like, he taught us different stuff.
Bubba know the grill?
Bubba is the baby, man.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, man.
Baby, you set the baby up over here, nigga, and do everything.
Hey.
Sit your ass right here.
Anything.
You go back to the other kids, and you be like, hey, man, I need you to cut the grass. I need you to wash the dishes. I need you to help me cook this food because your mama be off in 2 hours.
Me,
you know what I'm saying?
Me and Avery are definitely way more responsible with Bubba because we lived during a different time than Bubba. Bubba definitely got to the point where he just need to ask us for advice at the point. Like, he didn't have to do nothing. We already knew how to do all that shit. Yeah. He just need to ask us for advice. And that's what he do now. And I don't mind sharing anything with him.
You ain't supposed to, man. You're supposed to be everything.
Everything you tell me.
There's nothing shaded to your family.
Yeah, everything you've told me. I don't know if you told him, but I tell him anyway.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he need that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And the reason why I told you is just in case I forgot. You understand what I'm saying?
Thanks for telling you. I just knew that just now. I didn't know that's what it was.
If I hit my head tomorrow and have amnesia, you gonna remember that shit that I told you, and you gonna and when he needed, you got it. You right there with that bag. You got that bag of brains.
I remember my dad started throwing real shit on me at 10 years old. I was like, oh fuck, like like it'd be me and him chilling. He was like, look, you know you almost a man, right? I'm like, oh fuck, okay, what that mean? He started just giving me all this knowledge, and I was like, "Oh shit, okay, let me jot this down. I need this."
I say the main thing you need to do is prove the statistics wrong. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You understand what I'm saying? The statistics is meant to be proven wrong because they want to take the statistics and tell you that's what your life is gonna be, but it's up to you to show statistics that they wrong. You say 9 out of 10 black men is gonna fail and die and go to prison and kill each other. Okay, well you got to drop that down to 8 because I ain't gonna be one of them 9. You understand what I'm saying? But it's up to you.
That's real.
Well, I forgot to tell you this, but you remember how much trouble I was having with the FCAT when I was in high school?
Yeah.
Well, we took an FCAT test on here, right? I passed that shit when I was drunk.
Yeah.
I fired.
That's right.
Damn right.
Damn right.
I was drunk as hell. I passed
You
that
got to
shit.
be able to focus, man.
What's up, focus?
I'm gonna be nice. I ain't gonna hate on you while your pops here. I ain't gonna hate on you while your pops here. Yeah, you passed it. I'm gonna roast you next week. You pass it. I ain't gonna don't be nice this week.
Don't cut him no slack, bro.
You know I drank. Goddamn.
This week, man.
Let me tell you something. I was taking my wife out the country. We end up in the Bahamas or wherever, Jamaica, whatever. Shit. We were just leaving the country, getting the hell out of here. But every trip I would come back with like a 4-gallon bottle of vodka.
I know what story you got.
This nigga drank all that shit by himself. This nigga drank all this shit. I got some fucking.
Everybody drunk 90% of this shit.
Nigga, I get my boys. I got my country bunkers up there in the mountains in North Carolina somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas be burning that moonshine, and they bring me some shit, dog. I'm talking about, nigga. You can run your car on it for about 10 minutes. It's gonna burn that shit up. Like real octane.
That's crazy.
This nigga drank all that shit.
He's drinking it.
This nigga drank this shit. I said, bro, you only supposed to take a shot of that. I come back a week later, nigga, I done disguised it and put some damn cinnamon sticks in it and put it in a different bottle. This nigga done found my bottle and emptied it. I said, what the hell? I said, this nigga drinking all my liquor, dog.
This nigga alcoholic.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah.
First thing he say when he come in here, like, bro, you got some liquor? All right, man, you know where it's at, man. Just go in the back.
Nigga ain't been drinking sake.
Yeah, he done drunk all the sake.
Lord. Let me tell you about that sake. Me, your sister, your auntie, your mama's sister Penny.
All right.
So we turned 21. I took them to the Japanese chop house. Nigga, we drinking that shit like we know what we drinking. I tell them, we done drunk 2 bottles. I tell the little Chinaman, I said, bring me another bottle. Hey, bro, I swear, I believe we had to catch a cab from the Chinese restaurant.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Hey, remember that time? Okay, this is the best moment. I've shared a lot of memories with my pop, but I think this is hand down the best memory I've ever had with you. And I know you know what I'm talking about. It was the same day he found out I was smoking weed, right? So I guess he was like, fuck it. Like, he smoked weed now, fuck it. So we smoking. We just having a good old time this time. You remember with the Applebee's?
Yeah.
What we did?
I don't even damn remember. I be so high, boy. I was about that then. What we did?
You know how Applebee's, you get the 2 for $20 for 2 people, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we pull out the Applebee's one day.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
We pull out the Applebee's on Lane Avenue, and that's when they first started doing the 2 for $20s, right? So we get in there, and he was like, "Man, I'm high as fuck, man. What you want?" I'm like, "Man, I'm thinking about this 2 for $20." He was like, "Let's get." I'm thinking he talking about 2 for $20 for us, bro. We each ordered our own separate 2 for $20s.
Yeah.
And then like all the food get to the table, and he was like, "Man, I don't know what we're gonna do over this goddamn food." It's like the Thanksgiving table full of food, and we was sitting there like, he was like, "Shit."
Appetizers, all that shit.
He was like, it was like almost 1 o'clock. You was like, "Shit, we gonna take this shit up to your mama's job."
Yeah.
Bro, we get to our job. We both got big ass bags of food, and she like, what the hell?
Hey, she went to feeding all the kids and the teachers and everybody, man. She's like, what the hell is this?
We both ordered our own separate 2 for $20, so that means $2 for $20. Two entrees we had to ourselves.
That's crazy.
And I always order like them baby back ribs, so I got 2 slabs of ribs. People looking at me like I'm crazy as hell. I'm like, man, just bag that shit up.
I'm just saying, you said that to the waitress, like, "Hey, man, we gotta go. Just bag this shit up. We about to go to this mama job."
Yeah. Shit was like, these niggas high. Yeah.
They knew y'all ass was high.
Yeah.
It was like, as long as y'all ass pay for it.
Yeah.
We did. We was like, shit. She was 2 for $20 each person. I didn't know that she was gonna be that big.
Yeah. But you know, I turned 49 on November the 19th. Yeah, I was born 1971.
Round of applause to that.
That's a blessing, man. Nowadays, that's a blessing.
Yeah.
How you feel? You almost 50. How you
Let me tell you something. I feel great because all my childhood friends are in another place right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any childhood friends that made it out of the drug area. Era. You know what I'm saying? Either they was on drugs or they died from selling drugs, or their girlfriend stabbed them while they was asleep on that bag. And that's real talk. I'm the only one made it from the hood, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's possible. You know, everything is possible. But again, like I always say, you got to have faith in God, man. I don't care who your God is. You got to throw him up there, boy, and keep him up there. Because if you keep him first, everything else is coming behind him.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so we're around 2 hours. I guess we're going to start wrapping it up. I got a shitload of questions to ask you. I don't want you to be on here too long.
Yeah.
I have to bring you back on another day.
You come back.
I got a shitload of questions to ask you, man.
We can bring it back for the 12 days of what? 12
Yeah, we
days
can do that. We can do that for sure.
Y'all bring me back. I got to go plug
a Devin and Dad episode. We can do that. We can do that shit.
But you got anything you want to plug? I know y'all do
The Clean Up Duval.
Yeah, Clean Up Duval. Go ahead and plug that.
Damn, boy, I'm glad somebody.
Yeah, Ivory just wrote me and said, make sure you plug the Clean Up Duval.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out, to my wife again, because things that, brought upon us have put us in a seniority of thoughts. And because of my wife being the brains of, the head of thoughts in my family.
Yeah, she is a big boss.
I bring home that bacon and my baby fried up. Yeah. But, one day we was sitting around and we was thinking about how could we give back to the community, because, the Bible tells you when you do stuff for charity, you're supposed to do it in secret, or you're not supposed to step up and say, hey, I'm fixing to pay your rent so I can get publicity for it. That's not the reason why you're supposed to do that. But at the same time, you still have to make it publicly known so that people who need to benefit from it will come forward. But it's up to you to really choose who you give the gold to.
Right.
Makes sense.
You understand what I'm saying? You can present it to everybody.
Right.
But it's up to you to know and to be able to figure out who really needs it. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to make it publicly known on who was chosen to receive it. But with that being said, we have a non-for-profit organization called Clean Up Duval, and we started out, my entire family, me and my wife and my 3 kids, Devin, Ivory, and Ira. We started out passing out personal hygiene packets for kids during the beginning of the COVID. So we was giving out, what do you call it? Hygiene packs.
Hygiene packs.
Yeah, we was giving out combs and brushes and deodorant and body wash and cologne and whatever you needed to make sure that
That's amazing.
We even had my son second time doing
it. Yeah, the second
time
time
he was out there working. He wanted to work. He was trying to get work with Pop.
Yeah, and the crazy thing about it is, in our community, man, we so proud to we won't even we don't even want to accept a donation. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm gonna write your name down and put you out there that you stopped by and got something for free. That don't even make sense, because a proud man would die hungry. You got too much pride. Pride will make you die. It will make you starve to death. Only a fool would starve to death. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So when somebody has something for you and you able to reach out and help the community, and they telling you, hey, it's free, don't feel like you too proud, because if it's something that I need, I'm gonna pull up in that line, bro, and I'm gonna wait. No matter what it is, if it's something that me or my children need, I'm coming at it. But
we saw it twice. We the first time I
passed it out twice.
Yeah, we passed it out twice. The first time. And then the second time,
you had me scared for a second when you said sold
out. Yeah, my bad. I was like, that first time I ain't make it.
Crown on his head.
Yeah. His son. But that first time I wasn't there. Y'all was like, this sort of what? They gave away like 45 minutes.
Yeah, we gave
it 45 minutes. Bro. Yeah, it wasn't that long.
We gave away 200 backpacks in 45 minutes,
and that's with no advertising on social media. Nothing. It was just them being out there. And that second time, sold out just as many. We did what 96
Not
bags.
sold out, man. Passed out.
I'm sorry. My passed
Nothing
out.
for sale.
We only charge 5 people for money. But
Don't listen to that joke.
You was getting some under the table. Yeah, man, that backpack actually $3.
Yeah.
my son said he was hungry, so we had to get that McDonald's money.
Yeah.
But,
But what we got going on now is we have a Christmas toy giveaway on Christmas Eve.
let them know.
But your child have to be present with you. Don't pull up saying I'm coming over here for my 3 nephews and my 4 little nieces.
Yeah, we had
and they
like-
not in the car because it's not going down like that this trip.
The last time we had like 2 people pull up with no kids in the
It
car.
was more than that. But because that was hygiene, we wasn't holding it back because we feel like everybody can use some hygiene products, but it was for the children. So if your ass was grown and you was using them little baby products, you should be shamed. Yeah, but we give it. And we doing this our own, goodness of our own heart by blessings from God. You know what I'm saying? So we're not even asking for no donations for nobody to help us. If you feel like you want to, then go on Clean Up Duval website. We don't have no GoFundMe. We don't have no no Cash App account. If you want to give to the community, just go buy some toys and pull up and give us the box and we'll pass them out for you. We don't want your money because your money ain't buying us no peace. You know what I mean? It ain't buying you no peace. But if you want to buy some toys to help the kids to get past this coronas, because there's so many thousands of people that's dying from this coronavirus that not here to provide for their children or their grandchildren, bring some toys up there and we'll pass them out for you. Y'all remember Dorcas Drake. Don't act like you too proud, because I probably was standing in line behind you, in front of you, or beside you in that Dorcas Drake Christmas party. I ain't too proud to say that, even though I got it. You know what I mean? God gave it to me.
The hell is Dorcas Drake?
Dorcas Drake was the lady, the white lady that used to be downtown.
Oh,
I remember that.
Coliseum.
She did the Trayvon case, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did the Trayvon case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when she died, that died with her.
It stopped, yeah.
Yeah. Jacksonville ain't give a damn. The Marines had to show up. The military had to show up and start passing out presents. It wasn't even the city of Jacksonville.
Yeah, so
I haven't heard that name in so long. They stopped doing it.
Yeah, so y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Show up there at my property on 10534 Lim Turner Road, Rivers Auto Transport, and drop off a box of toys. I don't give a damn what it is. We're gonna pass it out and make sure the kids have a Merry Christmas.
That's dope. Y'all got like a social media account?
Yeah, we actually do. We on Facebook. Clean Up Duval.
Clean Up Duval.
Clean Up Duval. Okay, yeah, go to that on Facebook. Subscribe.
That's a fire ass logo too. Like my brother designed a logo, and it's like the Florida. We're bringing back Florida being a positive thing. It's like the Florida logo with a hand.
Yeah,
instead of a gun.
Instead of a gun. Yeah. Instead of a goddamn, it's a hand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Helping out.
Yeah, it's like you said, it's the state. It's the symbol of the state of Florida. And if you know the panhandle is regular, but the arch part that reaches out from Tallahassee to Pensacola, Florida, part of Florida, is a hand. It's an open hand, and it's passing out words of wisdom and gifts of love.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all make sure y'all tap in with that. I think that's it, man. So yeah, everybody, shout out all the listeners. This has been an amazing episode. Like I said, I got a ton of more questions to ask you, but we'll be here that's dope.
That's actually fine. My brother's on that shit.
I got 10 more questions, but we'll be here like 5 hours if I had all my questions. we can't be here all night, so
write them down.
Yeah, we'll get you back on here soon. We're gonna tap back in, man.
Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. I just want to give a shout out to our creator. Everybody, just remember, put God first, and everything else will fall in place. Trust and believe in Christ, because He's alive.
Amen.
I love you, Cat.
And everybody, man, hope everybody have a amazing Thanksgiving, because this is definitely dropping on Thanksgiving. So shout out there all the listeners. And with all that said, we out.
Peace.